Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind New York Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind New York Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys back in the stream, being a part here once again tonight on the channel. And happy Friday night, everybody. Here we go. It's going to be the start of something new, the NBA in-season tournament. Starting off here tonight, the Knicks against the Bucks. New York 5 games through the season. Milwaukee's played 4 games so far. This game taking place on Milwaukee's home floor, which looks totally different. They got cream-colored, the cream color for Milwaukee on most of the floor today, which is the closest that you'll see to the actual like basketball court type color, because all the other teams have like their other team color, so like a much darker color or a more brighter color in the court floor, which is interesting. But yeah, this ought to be fun tonight. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys back in once again. What's good, Jeffrey, Ian, Mario, Vegas, Malika? Welcome in, everybody. Once again here. And yeah, things going pretty well. Been super busy for me as of late. I've been right now at the tail end of the fall season, doing a lot of the college broadcasting stuff. So yeah, it's almost into like the actual basketball work that I do, which the basketball season actually starts up in a couple weeks for me. The regular season for college starts up on Monday for like actual games, but NBA in full swing. Basketball is back, and this is part of the Group B, part of the play-in tournament. So this is pool play. It's Milwaukee, New York, Miami, Washington, and Charlotte, part of this 5-team group for Group B. And both of these teams kind of started off slow for these two teams, but a chance here to see if they can start to gel and get their wheels back on once we're into this NBA in-season tournament now, which should be interesting. Hey, what's good, Mario? Welcome to the stream, man. Wow, that's a great question there. Really great question. I would probably say yes if they didn't have Porzingis right now. Man, Porzingis has been fantastic. And Celtics look unstoppable so far. What we've seen 4 games through, and they've upped their win margin every single time. My first stream of the season, they beat the Knicks by 4, 108-104, and after that, they're just crushing teams. They put up a 155 spot on Indiana a couple nights ago. Yeah, this is going to be fun, though. So we got in-season tournament starting off tonight. So this will go on for like a full month for the in-season tournament, part of pool play. So each team plays 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road. And then the top 6 teams from each group moves on to the quarterfinals, plus 2 wildcard teams advance. So they have 8 teams in the quarterfinals, which starts on December 4th and December 5th. After that, the semifinals on December the 7th, and then the in-season tournament championship is on Saturday, December 9th. So those are the key dates there for after pool play. They have basically the first week of December, they have the whole in-season tournament with the festivities of the quarterfinals on Monday and Tuesday. That will be December 4th, December 5, Thursday, December 7th for the semis, and then the championships on Saturday, December 9. And the winning team is going to get $500,000 for the winning team, and then also like smaller prizes of cash amounts to like the top 8 teams that advanced into the quarterfinals. It goes by like semifinals, the second highest for the runner-up, after that the semifinalists, and then the quarterfinalists after that. Yeah, Mr. Top's been doing pretty well. I think he's in the kitchen right now next to the wood stove trying to keep warm. Yeah, feel free to update me on the BC game going on there, Jeffrey. So Milwaukee looking to bounce back, coming off a loss on the road at Toronto, 130 to 111, and wasn't the game that they had pictured it to be, as Giannis and Dame only combined for 31 total points. They haven't really been able to take over and produce massive numbers this season so far. So I believe I was looking at the numbers. Giannis through 4 games is averaging around like 24 and a half points per game. Dame's averaging around 21 so far. But man, Wemby, I saw what he did last night. I was watching the highlights. That was ridiculous. He put up 38 points in that's in his 5th ever NBA game. Wemby puts up 38. It's just unbelievable what the dude can do. Oh, Mr. Tops is my tortoise. Alex, what's good? Welcome in, man. My first college game for basketball isn't until right now. It's Friday, whatever that Friday is. I think it's the November 17th. It's Friday, November 17th. Yeah, the team that I cover, all their games are on the road for them to like start off the season, because a couple other teams host like tournaments, so they're on the road to begin, and then they host like a massive tournament 17th and 18th, which I have like a lot of good games for that weekend, which is going to be cool. Unfortunately not going to be able to do the PC game on Monday night. Yeah, some of the channels I actually don't have access to. I think it's on FS2. For that one, I actually don't have like the Fox Sports for FS1 or FS2 in my package. Yeah, I remember when I was picking out my package, a couple oh yeah, I got you there, Alex. Yeah, I might be live on Monday for that USC game. USC is playing late. I might be live for that one because next week I'm kind of waiting on the conference tournaments for me. Hey, what's good, Riley? Welcome to the stream. So it starts on Monday this year. It's interesting how, because in the past it usually starts on Tuesday. Tuesday I have to work all night on Tuesday at the radio station because we have the big night this upcoming Tuesday. So we're gonna start in about like 7 minutes from now. If you guys are new or joining in first time tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hey, what's good, Bradley? Welcome in, man. Yeah, things going pretty well. Down to the end of the fall season now for the announcing, and then we go right into the winter season. Yeah, I got a conference tournament game this coming Thursday for volleyball. The team that I've been announcing for volleyball this year, they get the first round bye. They either get the number 1 or the number 2 seed. It's the first time that they host a game after the first round bye. I think the first time in program history. Right now they're 7-0 in their conference. It's the first time ever that they've gone undefeated in the conference. So it's just been a pleasure to call them this year, because usually like growing with some teams is kind of like tough in terms of like some of the teams that I've covered in the past. It's been like a lot of losses, but some of the teams have done like really well, and that team for sure has done great. This game's gonna start in about 5 minutes. And actually, there's a game in progress right now. So, Pacers and Cavs currently in progress. Jared Allen finally back. 36-26, Indiana leading that game right now. Indiana got destroyed by the Celtics, 155-104, a couple of nights ago. Indiana didn't play Tyrese Halliburton in that game. Man, the Celtics just on another planet. So right now it's Boston and Dallas. That's the only two undefeated teams remaining in the NBA. So both teams 4-0. It's kind of ironic because I remember last year after the Celtics got eliminated, I had said in one of my streams after they got eliminated, we'll come back stronger than ever next year. And wouldn't surprise me if they play against Dallas in the finals. And 4 games into the season, still a very little snapshot of what we have, but looking great with that prediction right now. 4 games into the season, yeah, this should be pretty cool. With the in-season tournament stuff. Finally, it's able to like get the fans to be able to enjoy their team, watching their team with like all the star players out there, unless they're like seriously injured, because load management, especially when in like the last like couple years, it's just gotten taken to a new level. And for these games, all the players are expected to be out there. You can't be taking off these games due to rest. Same as like the games for national TV. It's just a slap in the face of the fans who buy those tickets like well ahead of time, and they're getting ready to see their favorite player play, and then they're wondering why he's not out there when the starting lineups have been announced, and then they see on the injury report rest listed on the injury report right there because they want to load manage that player. Hey, what's good, Gabriel? Welcome back in. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to mesh. Still really on in the season, though. Oh, I didn't see that he declined his option today there, Jeffrey. Yeah, I've been nonstop with a lot of the work stuff lately. All right, here we go. About to get ready to tip off here. Knicks 2-3, Bucks 2-2. First game of the NBA in-season tournament for the night. Tonight on Friday, November the 3rd, 2023. We get introduced to something new here. This should be really fun, really interesting to watch. Knicks starters tonight: Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, Josh Hart, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Going up against the Bucks starters: Damian Lillard, Malik Beasley, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. And they get the cream-colored court for this game. All the courts are designed specifically for these NBA in-season tournaments, so every single team is like a different style court, which is pretty cool. Hey, what's good, Charlize? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. The Bucks have that retro logo at midcourt. They actually are wearing blue uniforms for this game. So they have that retro Wisconsin logo at midcourt that has the Bucks in the diagonal spelled out. Knicks control the opening possession. New York with it first, right to left on the floor. White jerseys, orange numbers for this matchup for New York. Brunson, step back, mid-range, swoosh, as he begins the scoring 2-zip New York. First possession for Milwaukee. Blue jerseys and the white numbers, white letters. Dame, bounce pass off the pick and roll. Giannis attacks right to the rim, scores up and in off the backboard. 2-2 right now. This Knicks team has really struggled this season. Last in the NBA with a 40% field goal shooting percentage. And also, when I covered them in the opener against the Celtics, they were dreadful at the free throw line. They're 29th in the NBA in free throw shooting. Julius Randle as well, just been dreadful this season. Jacks up a 3, missed it. Off the back rim at the top of the key. Giannis with it now. Giannis at the mid-block, backs his way on Randle. Giannis inside, dribbles towards his right. We have a reach and fall picked up by Randle. Clock will stop with 10:58. Yeah, rough season for Randle. shooting 29% from the floor and 26% from three, and averaging around 13 points per game this season in his first 5 for Julius Randle. RJ Barrett's been pretty solid, though, for him this season. The opening night game against Boston, he went off. Up fake. Lillard, jumper, deep 2, no good. A rebound ripped away by Robinson. Possession goes back to New York. Looking to see if they can take advantage right here. Brunson scored the first bucket. Step back jumper, baseline. Brunson missed off the mark that time. Tipped up in the rebound control by Beasley for Milwaukee. 10.5 left to go in the first. 1.5 minutes through so far. Giannis with 2, looking for 4. Got it. Straight line, dribble drive, penetration with a finger roll right at the cup for the Greek Freak. Knicks have it at the top with Randle. Randle already missed 1 shot so far. Floats it to the left corner off to Grimes. Grimes defended by Dame. Now they move it around the perimeter. Randle jacks up another 3. That time he bricked it once again. Hit rim short. Rebound control by Middleton. Middleton up the floor. Crosses midcourt for Milwaukee. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Middleton step back 3 over Hart. And he hits it. Chris Middleton on the board. Swoosh right there. 7-2 Bucks. Sherry Berry, welcome in. Thanks for joining in again. Brunson, a lot of dribbling, fade away, tough shot, no good off the back rim, tipped off the glass by Robinson. Middleton with another defensive rebound. Head full of steam, Giannis attacking right to the rim, scores again, up and in off the backboard. 9-2 Milwaukee. Giannis has got 6 out of the 9 so far this game for the Bucks. And already a quick timeout on the floor taken by New York. Tom Thibodeau really has to make his adjustments right now. 3 buckets by Giannis with a head full of steam to the hoop. Just nothing really going on offensively for the Knicks. Jacking up tough shots, contested shots, missing shots. Randle yet to get anything going. All right, first timeout tonight. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome back in. Jordan, glad to have you back in the stream. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe as we just got underway a couple minutes ago. And already the Bucks out in full control in this game. One other game going on, Indiana leading Cleveland 43-32. Kind of disappointing so far for Cleveland. They were disappointing last year in the playoffs, got bounced out in 5 against the Knicks. And they were the 4 seed last year for the Cavs, and not looking so sharp this season for them. Right now, 2-3 record for Cleveland. Yeah, I was kind of shocked that they announced the in-season tournament to be this quick. But I kind of understand why. Because in February they host the All-Star break. The players would be like burnt out if they did the in-season tournament like directly before the playoffs. And you can't really put the in-season tournament in March because you got everybody going to be watching March Madness anyway during that time. So yeah, kind of makes sense to have the in-season tournament starting off pool play in November into early December, because by that time you get the football season about to wrap up in like a month. Because if you decided to do it later, you'd be competing against NBA or NFL playoff games. That's the only thing. So I understand why they wanted to start it so early, so they're still competing against like the NFL regular season for some of these games going on, but also when it's towards like the tail end of the season, which some of the teams are going to be out of the playoff hunt either way. And then the college basketball, like the meaningful conference games start off in January. I feel like the past couple of years in January, it's been just so brutal for like injuries that like some of the games have been terrible that's gone on in the NBA in January. Like, I remembered, I think it was 2 years ago, a lot of the national TV games on, like, a Saturday night, it had, like, multiple players were out for a couple of those games in the month of January. We get back to action. Randall hands it off to Brunson, 8 on the shot clock. Looking for something for the Knicks. Hart up fake of the left wing, drives past Middleton, floats up in the key. Alter by Lopez, tipped up and tapped out of bounds off the hands of Josh Hart. It's going to the Bucks. Pastor, welcome in. Glad to have you back in. Nothing going on in this game so far for New York. Everything just difficult so far made by Milwaukee. Giannis and Brook Lopez locking up everything inside. Middleton right to the rim with a right hand. Kiss off the glass. He scores with a right-handed layup. 11-2 now for Milwaukee. Stuck at the right corner is Josh Hart. Hart dribbles around the perimeter, slides it off to Randall, top of the key, into the hands of Grimes. Grimes turns the corner, flings it over to Randall. Randall dribbles up, inside the key. Randall working on Giannis. His pass deflected, intercepted by Milwaukee for a moment. New York got it back, though, inside. Robinson missed the shot. Off the glass, Randall has it, though. Randall at the corner, finds Grimes. 8 on the shot clock. Grimes, a lot of dribbling, jacks up the 3, drills it. Really needed that one right there. It's now 11-5. 8:20 left to go in the first. Bucks with possession. Lillard at the top. Bounce pass over to Middleton. Middleton towards his right, working on Hart. Floats the pass over to Dame. Dame at the right wing. 8 on the shot clock. Dame floats up the runner. Mid-range. Got it. On the board. First 2 of the night for Dame. 4 minutes through action. 8 minutes left to go in the first. Brunson dribbles up to the left elbow. Takes the jumper. Connects on it. Had some space right there. Able to get separated past Malik Beasley. Deep range 3. Missed off the mark. Quick up the floor there by Dame. New York collects the defensive rebound. 7:40 left to go in the first. Bucks have been on fire so far tonight. 7 for 9 from the floor. New York, rough start right now. 3 for 9. As Brunson tries to attack the rim. He's going to get fouled by Middleton. Clock will stop with 7:36. They're going to call it on the reach. Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard at the TV deal. Yeah, so that's true. So it's coming up shortly. And, yeah, 2025. Yeah, it doesn't shock me. Everything's, like, streaming right now that they have it. So getting in with, like, Prime Video. Yeah, like, stuff like Apple TV, it's, like, taken over. I've got 13-7 right now for my score. I don't know. We'll check this with ESPN in just a moment. 7:20 left to go. That jumper is good by New York. Making the score now 13-9. Yeah, they got the completely the wrong score to scoreboard right now. They got 16-9 in favor of Milwaukee. It's 13-9. 7:05 left to go in the first. Dame passes down low over to Giannis. Right-handed fastball to the corner. Lopez with a 3. Lopez, though, stepped out of bounds. So his back foot's out of bounds. It will go back to the Knicks. 7:03 left to go in the first. There we go. So they put it back. Whoever was working the scoreboard there had an extra 3 on the board there for Milwaukee. Yeah, it doesn't shock me for Josh McDaniels to come back to the Patriots. Yeah. It will not shock me. So 7 minutes left to go in the first. Brunson hands it off to Hart, puts the ball into the hands to Randall around the perimeter. Off to Grimes on the outside. Grimes over to Randall. 10 on the shot clock at the left wing, working on Portis. Randall dribbles up inside the key, up fake. Outside, Hart over to Brunson. Shot clock winding down, takes the 3, missed off the mark, tipped off the backboard. Offensive rebound, Robinson. Hart out to the left wing. Here's a 3. It is good. Quentin Grimes delivers. Really slow start for them, but right now it's just a 1-point game. Hey, what's good, Ryan? Welcome to stream, man. Glad to have you back in. 6:15 left to go in the first. Brook Lopez tries a three over Robinson. Drills it. All right, starting to knock down the threes right now. 16-12 with 6 minutes left to go, approaching the mark. Grimes inside, over to Robinson. Back out to Grimes. Shovels it out to his right. Here's a three tried by Randall. Finally able to make that one. Having a really tough season so far for Julius Randle, but finally able to drill down the three at the top of the key. Pass deflected. Dame has it back, though. Swings it over to the corner. Portis tries a three. The outside missed off the back rim. Up the floor here with Brunson. Bounce pass stolen right back by Portis. Portis crosses midcourt with it. 5.5 left to go in the first. Portis guarded by Brunson. Bounce pass over to Beasley. Over to Lopez. He'll try a three at the top. That missed poorly. Hit rim short, and the rebound controlled by New York. Yeah, both of these teams just trying to get into a rhythm here offensively. It's been kind of like back and forth between the three. A couple rough misses as of late with the three ball, but a couple great makes as well. Here's one. That one bricks off the back rim by Hart. Rebound controlled by Dame. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Dame, his lob down low. Tip deflected by Hart. Intercepted. Grimes. Up the floor finds Hart in transition. Kick. Quarter. Three in the air. Brunson. Off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound back to New York. Turn around, jumper, low block. Randall skipped around the rim, no good. Tipped off the glass. And finally, somebody comes up with a rebound. Offensive board for a moment by Brunson, but he said gets called in over the back. So it's going to be a foul committed by Jalen Brunson. Over the back on Pat Connaughton. So Brunson picks up the foul and knocks down Connaughton, and this will go in the Bucks' direction with 4:47 left to go in the first. A lot of misses lately, right now. Both of these teams, more so, the Knicks' number is really low. They've been able to hit shots lately to hang in this game. The Bucks have started to miss some, but Milwaukee's been dialed in from the start inside. Starting to go to the outside, though, has allowed the Knicks to creep back in this game since they started to miss lately from the outside. So 16-15, we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. So we take the timeout, 4:47 left to go left to go in the first. Oh, that's good. So BC, if they win, they're bowl eligible. Yeah, that's kind of hard to imagine based on like how they started off their season. Lost against Northern Illinois, and they almost lost against Holy Cross, which is FCS. Yeah, so I actually heard about that. Some of the New England media outlets were saying that there might be a trade next year with Bill Belichick being traded to the Washington Commanders. So, yeah, there's been rumors out there for Bill going to Washington in the future for, like, next season. Great start tonight for Indiana. Indiana up over Cleveland 58-43. They're bouncing back. They get destroyed by the Celtics on Wednesday night. It wasn't even close. 155-104. Lost by 51 points in that game. And Cleveland's been disappointing. Just haven't been the same ever since their playoffs. Lost in five in the playoffs. Right now they're 2-3 this season. A lot of teams this year just been disappointing. Looking at some of these upcoming games for today, Miami right now is just 1-4 on the season. So the Heat in a group play matchup tonight against Brooklyn. That game's going to tip off any minute from now. And then also Golden State on the road at OKC. That should be a great game there. Golden State 4-1, Oklahoma City 3-2. Mavs Nuggets though, the game of the night. Nuggets lost their first game of the season a couple nights ago. Mavs, one of two teams undefeated right now in the NBA. Fordo, Luka's just been unbelievable like always. But yeah, basically averaging a triple-double for Luka so far this year. Yeah, Grizzlies are 0-5. Yeah, if Memphis is a favorite tonight by 3.5 points. If Memphis loses this game, you know they get serious problems. Memphis going up against Portland tonight at 10 o'clock. So back to action. Brook Lopez, fall-away jumper, high arcer, and missed off the mark. Tipped up in the rebound, and it goes to Randall. 4:20 left to go in the first as we get back into it. Randall backs his way on Connaughton, smaller defender, inside the paint. Swings it over to Quickly. First time off the bench tonight. And we're going to have a whistle here. And a technical. Picked up by Milwaukee. I believe it's defensive 3 seconds in the key. Charge the Bucks, so this will send Randall to the free throw line. So Randall shooting one technical free throw, knocks it down. They'll get the ball as well, 16-16. Yeah, Brook Lopez charged in the defensive 3-second call. They've got like a lot more technical fouls this year too. They have the one for the flopping calls that's starting to be a part of this season. I remember when I called the game on opening night, we saw a lot of like flopping calls late in the Knicks Celtics game. Quickly missed a jumper, tipped in though by Hardenstein. Knicks take their first lead of the night, 18-16, and the Bucks missed the shot at the rim, taking it the distance he does for Quentin Grimes in the opposite direction, lays it up and in. Defense translating into offense. 3:40 left to go in the first. Looked like the Knicks were in hot water early on. The score is 9-2 to start off the game. Outside it goes to the Bucks. Now they work their way down low with Lopez. Lopez floats it off the back rim, no good. A rebound tipped up goes to Quickly. Quickly on the floor with Hart, Brunson, Hardenstein, and Grimes. Quickly off to Hardenstein at the top. Passes and nobody there. He was thinking about a back cut to Quickly. Quickly didn't back cut to the hoop, though, and the turnover by the Knicks. So Giannis was on the bench for that extended period of time. He will come back into the game now. Yep, totally agree right there, Sherry Berry. Yeah, I was listening to one of the sports talk stations on the way home a couple of days ago, and they were going over one of the previous drafts, which was terrible. No, none of those players are with the Patriots anymore. I think it was from like 2018. Long rebound, cashing it home with a layup. Jalen Brunson for 2. 3 minutes left to go. Part of a 17-3 run by the Knicks. The last 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Looking for something here for Milwaukee to finally snap that drought. Connaughton, quarter three in the air. Skidded off the rim. Tipped off the backboard by Giannis. And down the far side, collected by Hart with a defensive rebound. 2.5 left to go. Hart outside. Finds DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Skipped around the rim and out. No good. Giannis collects the defensive board. Giannis past midcourt. Points in the paint were easy early on. Knicks have been able to tighten up their defense down low. Dame, dish, underneath. Nice cut right there to find. Up and through. Good for 2. It is Pat Connaughton with a bucket. 22-18. Approaching 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Quickly floats at the rudder at the free throw circle. Around the rim and out. Portis collects the defensive rebound. Up the floor now for the Bucks. Dame finds Portis down low, up and in. Off the glass, and he scores off the pick and roll. 22-20 right now. And the Knicks will burn a timeout as we're down to 1:50 left to go in the first quarter. Great game between these two teams so far because at the start it looked like the Knicks were like out of it. But able to take the lead, and now the Bucks coming out back as a late 2-point game. We take the timeout. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover, basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops as well. So yeah, I premiered it on the first stream with a new thumbnail, which looks pretty cool. So that's what I'm excited for this season, getting like having like a new thumbnail, being able to design like a thumbnail that can lay out the channel, which stands apart, which is great. Yep. Everything Patriots are so good because of Brady, and without Brady, Belichick just can't hold down the fort. Like, we all thought that like Cam Newton was a terrible quarterback, and then it's turning out to be that Belichick just can't win any games. Brunson, as we come back from the timeout, takes the deep two, grazed off the front rim. Offensive rebound back to New York, though, quickly. On the floor alongside Brunson, Hardenstein, and DiVincenzo. Quickly finds DiVincenzo, 5 of the shot clock, dribbles up, reverse hand layup, no good, got knocked down, no call by the referees. Milwaukee comes up with the basketball. Giannis, dribble, drive, inside, kick out to the corner. And Giannis gets knocked down as we have a whistle here to reach and foul. Picked up by the Knicks by Hardenstein. So 1:15 left to go in the first. Inbound for Milwaukee. Giannis at the left elbow. He's working on Hart 1-on-1. Giannis dribbles left baseline again, tripped up, and Hart picks up a foul, and this will send Milwaukee now to the free throw line, down by 2. Dame's really hasn't been able to get anything going so far tonight for Dame. Just two points in the first quarter in 10 minutes. Does have 3 assists, though, leading the way. He's played the most minutes out of anybody so far, but just 1 for 3 shooting. Giannis tonight leads the way, 6 quick points. Probably not as busy as the previous 2 for me. I've got a water polo game tomorrow. That's going to be cool. MIT hosts Brown. I actually put that link in my community tab, so if anybody's interested in watching it tomorrow, feel free to do so. That's at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then after that, I got a pretty long break for me, considering my next game after that is Thursday for a conference tournament game for volleyball. Next Thursday. Both of the 1 out of 2 at the free throw line went down for Giannis. He came up with an offensive rebound in the second miss. The shot attempt there by the Bucks no good, and Randall collects the defensive board for Milwaukee. Driving downhill, DiVincenzo blocked by Milwaukee as it will go back to the Bucks. Payne finds Portis. Portis at the low block. Crowder bounce pass over to Portis. Rises for the jumper over Hardenstein. Missed off the mark. And the rebound controlled by the Knicks with Hardenstein. 35 seconds left to go in the first now. Hart at the left wing, working on Giannis 1-on-1. Moves it out to his right over to Randall around the perimeter. Dribbles towards his right around the 5-serve form logo. 5 in the shot clock. Randall, drive, kick, corner, open 3. Swoosh. That is good by DiVincenzo. Now with the Knicks, it's 25-21. 15 seconds left to go in the first. Giannis going to hold it for the final possession here. Edge in the midcourt logo. Dribbles up. Giannis towards the left wing. Giannis for the shot clock. Giannis on the hardwood. Lost control of the basketball. Turnover. And Randall came up with a steal. Couldn't complete a shot off at the end of the buzzer. But New York, what a comeback. They were down 9-2 to begin this game. And they take the first quarter 25-21. They're 1 so far in this matchup. New York's defense winning that quarter after what was a rough start for them, just jacking up multiple deep twos and bricking them to begin the game, and then finally able to start to get a couple interceptions, leading the turnovers by Milwaukee, and they got a steal there right before the buzzer, which was huge as well. But yeah, they took the first quarter, and their efficiency hasn't really been that great. And Quentin Grimes solid in the opening quarter. He leads the way. He's got 8 points right now. Perfect 3 for 3. He's made 2 3-point shots by Grimes. Just a lot of space out there on the perimeter, and he's been able to knock down his threes. Hey, what's good, Rogelio? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back in. So 1 quarter so far through the books. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Knicks are right now plus 10 on the glass in that first quarter. 9-1 offensive rebounds, just able to stay with it. A lot of these times, once they get the initial miss, just tipping the ball off the glass, coming up and crashing the glass and picking up the extra rebound off the initial miss. That is what's been critical so far this game. The Bucks able to make the most out of their opportunities. Points in the paint in the first quarter, 14 out of the 21 total, and that's where they dominated early. But New York's done a much better job tightening it up after the first time out. Yeah, they've been able to make their adjustments. Look like they were going to get blown out from the start at one point if they hadn't made any adjustments. And finally, for them, after the first 4 minutes, they made their adjustments, and they've been able to flip the switch, turn it on, and put together defensive stops. Has led to their offense getting out in transition, and finally for the Knicks getting buckets or following up the initial miss with a second chance putback. All right, here we go. Started the second quarter right from the gate right there. Milwaukee with a 3, jacking it up, swooshing it from downtown, as that is a triple made right there by Jay Crowder. 25-24, intercepted Portis. Oh, we got blocked to the rim by Hardenstein. Bodies crashing right there in between Portis and Hardenstein at the stanchion up the floor. 3 taken by Randall, bricked off the back rim. Crowder collects the defensive rebound. Cameron Payne on the floor alongside Jay Crowder, Bobby Portis, Marjon Beauchamp, and Giannis. Jumper attempted at the elbow by Payne, missed off the back rim. Rebound goes right back to the Knicks. New York by 1 entering the first minute of the second quarter. Quickly. Over to Randall, turns the quarter, drives, missed. And he will get fouled. Going into a layup motion right there, colliding right with... That is number 5, Malik Beasley. So colliding with Malik Beasley. Just got colliding, with... Or Portis was the one who just got rejected. Yeah, Portis got rejected a couple possessions ago by Hardenstein. They're showing that replay. Portis and Hardenstein crashing hard against each other. Hey, what's good, Porter? Welcome back on the stream, man. Yeah, things going pretty well. So we have 11:02 left to go in the second. Yeah, Randall right into Portis. Portis went down hard, so you got contacted there hard in the layup motion. So this is going to send Julius Randle to the free throw line shooting 2. Tonight so far, Randle with 6.6 rebounds, averaging a double-double this season of 13 and 10, but doing the scoring a low efficiency. Tonight, another struggling game by him, just 2 for 7 from the floor. First free throw is good. Hey, there you go. 5-1 in the sub-league, looks like. Second free throw is good. A 27-24. Crowder, Giannis, Payne, Portis, Beauchamp, the 5 on the floor. Bucks with possession, and we'll have a foul here picked up around the perimeter by Josh Hart. That's on Hart as he was defending Crowder as he tried to turn the corner towards his left. And the referees will say it's not on the shot, so it didn't go up into a shooting motion, so this will just be an inbound here from Milwaukee. Inbound to the near side of their front court. Crowder, the inbound passer. Finds Giannis top of the key. Giannis now at the right wing, hands it off to Beauchamp, dribbles towards his left. Beauchamp finds Crowder, left corner 3, from the corner, drills it. 27-27. Jay Crowder splashes down a triple. Knicks with the ball passing midcourt. Quickly. Calls for a screen to be set. He does with Hardenstein. Hardenstein rolls down quickly. Looking to fire out the pass around the perimeter. He does into the hands of Randall. Randall dribbles inside the key. Randall over Giannis. Strong bucket there for 2. Up and through. 29-27, approaching 10 minutes left to go before halftime. Looking for a response back here for the Bucks. Giannis, top of the key. He's defended by Hardenstein. Spin move down the lane. Kick, corner, open 3. Beauchamp. Oh, he hits it. Marjon Beauchamp from downtown. This is a 1-point lead for Milwaukee. Great game so far tonight between these two teams. Under 10 minutes left to go before halftime. Right baseline dribble. DiVincenzo moves it out to the corner. McBride on the 3. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Crowder. Crowder up the floor to get numbers 5 and 4. Crowder over to Giannis. Giannis attacks, drives, kick. Beauchamp again from the corner. And he's got another one. Back-to-back 3 is made by Marjon Beauchamp. The crowd explodes here for Milwaukee. 4-point lead for the Bucks. 9:20 left to go before halftime. Randall at the top of the key. Puts the ball into the hands to Quickly. Quickly at the edge of the Fiserv Forum logo. Now dribbles towards the edge of the Bucks midcourt logo. The in-season tournament game number 1. Quickly drives, floats the pass out to the top 2 of the shot clock. Randall off fake. Step back 3 in the air. Off the front rim, missed poorly. Rebound controlled by Milwaukee. Outside, they'll try another 3. And they got another one. Jay Crowder splashing it down at the left quarter, 36-29 with 8:45 left. And a timeout taken on the floor by New York. That's back-to-back 3s at the corner. Beauchamp, twice. Crowder, the last one. All right, so things heating up here for the Bucks right now. 7 for 12 from three-point range. Exploding from downtown off the bench. Marjon Beauchamp with a quick 6 points in 3 minutes in the spur off the bench. Jay Crowder, perfect. 3 for 3. 9 points in 8 minutes by Crowder tonight. Those guys just been able to be solid. Putting the bench scoring there for Milwaukee so far. Yeah, so the James Harden trade popping up earlier this week. Yep, that's a very, very, very short-term roster right there, what they have. A lot of big names, but guys that, like, well past their primes right now, heading towards, like, the tail end of their career. I actually like what Philly got, because they got like a lot of good like depth pieces for their roster with some of those players. Just able to build out a deeper roster, which is when we've seen them being bounced out of the playoffs in previous years. The problem part for them is just they haven't been able to have enough depth down the roster, and getting like a guy like Nick Batum from the Clippers, that certainly helps. The Clippers also what was key for the Clippers? They kept Terrence Mann, so Terrence Mann stays with LA. Wow, Pacers crushing the Cavs right now at halftime, 70-53. The score at the moment. Miles Turner were 22 in the first half for Indiana. Indiana bouncing back after they get destroyed by 51 points against the Celtics on Wednesday night. Washington right now leading Miami midway through the first quarter, 19-16. And then the Nets up against the Bulls, 24-20. Warriors Thunder tied up at 18. The NBA in-season tournament now in full swing. Halloween, I announced a volleyball game, so I was broadcasting on the Halloween night. And somebody actually, during that timeout, made a half-court shot for one of the fans at the Bucks Arena. So yeah. Whole standing ovation happened right there as he was running off the court. We get back to action. Brunson inside the key. Passes out to the left corner quickly. Tries a three. Swoosh. Emmanuel Quickly. Great off the bench this season. 36-32. 5 on the floor for New York. Brunson, Quickly, Hardenstein, DiVincenzo, and Randall. Bucks with the ball down low. Middleton swarmed and double teamed. Lost it for a moment, and the key got it back. Shovels over to Beauchamp. Tries another corner three. No good. Got knocked down. No call by the referees. Rebound control by New York. Randall up the floor. Finds Brunson at the right corner. Brunson dribbles right baseline, guarded by Crowder. Floats the pass right elbow over to Randall. Randall draws a double team. Randall, far side of the floor, tries to get away with it. 8 on the shot clock. Randall working on Middleton. And Middleton here called by the refs with a reach-in with 7:48 left to go. That will stop time on the clock. Both of these teams as of late able to drive and kick and knock down their shots from the corner of the perimeter. So Brook Lopez will check back into the game. Giannis will come out now towards the bench. So Brook Lopez, Jay Crowder, Dame back on the floor, Marjon Beauchamp, and Chris Middleton. That's the 5 in the court currently for Milwaukee. Inbound for New York. Quickly off the screen. Takes the 3. Missed off the front rim. Offensive rebound for DiVincenzo. And it is out of bounds off Middleton. So Middleton right now fed up with the referees. He thought that DiVincenzo stepped out of bounds and then grazed his jersey with the basketball, but yeah, that never touched Middleton. That ball never touched Chris Middleton right there, and the referees rolled it out of bounds initially by Middleton, and now the referees will take a look at this one at the monitor. So this stops time, and we'll take the timeout. Okay, so we get an official timeout on the floor right now to discuss this last call. Now, that looked clearly like it was out of bounds by New York. I'll be back on sometime next week. Not sure what date just yet. Julius Randle right now leading the way in scoring. He's got 10 points, the lone player with double figures right now in this game. Giannis has only had 1 point ever since the 8-minute mark left to go in the first quarter. So he had a quick 6 points in the first 3-4 minutes of action, but hasn't been able to possess the basketball that much as of late for Giannis. Chris Middleton's got 5. Damian Lillard tonight just 2 throughout the first half of the game. What's been the big help for Milwaukee has been the bench scoring. Guys splashing down threes from the corner. Jay Crowder leads the team 9 points, 3 for 3 from the perimeter. 6 points by Marjon Beauchamp. Both of those guys have more points than minutes so far tonight. Crowder delivering with 9 points in 8 minutes. Beauchamp 6 points in 4 minutes so far. So those are critical bench points with threes being made right now. And it's those threes in the second quarter being able to save them. Carly outscoring the Knicks 15-7 in the second. All right, so we get back to action, and referees got the call correct. So it was out of bounds last by the Knicks. Bucks with the basketball, 7:30 left to go in the second. Left to right on the floor for Milwaukee. Quarter 3, that one comes up short by Beauchamp. Actually, what was interesting about that missed corner 3 was that the bottom of the netting moved, but it was just way too short. Grazed the bottom part of the netting. Randle inside, turns over the basketball, got double teamed by Crowder and Lopez. Bucks with it once again at the left wing, backing his way to the elbow. Middleton slides it on top over to Crowder. Back to Middleton, turnaround jumper, deep 2, connects on it. 38-32, into a groove right now for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton starting to get going in this game right now as he's up to 7 total points. Under 7 minutes left to go before half. Quickly fires a 3 over Dame. Missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound hauled in by Lopez. Dame across his midcourt. At the left wing, Lillard dribbles towards his right. Bounce pass out to the low block. Down low, and Brook Lopez couldn't finish. Missed a wide open layup off the top of the glass by Brook Lopez. What was a beautiful pass by Beauchamp. Down at the low right block over to Lopez underneath the hoop and couldn't convert. Brunson up the floor. Brunson gets knocked down. He gets fouled. 6:30 left to go. Oof. Yeah, Brunson trying a crossover right there, and Jay Crowder slipped going into the Euro step and got held up by Jay Crowder as well. Yeah, nothing intentional right there for Jay Crowder. Just holding up Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson in a little bit of pain, and then he got swung from the backside. Brunson got swung from the backside by Crowder. Oh yeah, that left arm of Crowder swings over from behind the left shoulder of Brunson as Brunson was trying to go into his layup motion. Got swung around, and then Crowder held him up. So the refs right now just sorting all throughout this at the moment. 6:30 left to go before halftime. So it's going to stand as the foul. So charge to Jay Crowder on the shooting foul. So this will be free throws coming up at the line for Jalen Brunson with 2 shots. So far tonight, Brunson with 6 points, 3 for 8 shooting. Yet to make a 3 at 0 for 2 from the perimeter. He's had a lot of slow starts, but it's how he finishes these games, starting to take advantage of defenses in the third and the fourth quarter by Brunson. First free throw is good. Hey, what's good, Uncle Pizzle? Glad to have you back in. Welcome back in the stream, man. Second shot by Brunson with 6.5 before halftime, right down the middle. 30. It's 38-32 right now. Those two went to the Knicks. 3 from the top of the key, missed off the mark by Lopez. Offensive rebound, Middleton, up and through. There's 40 on the board for the Bucks. 6 minutes left to go before half. Brunson brings it up past midcourt. Brunson drives down low. A lot of space out in front. Floats up the runner. Able to get the bounce up and through. It's good for 2 by Brunson. Back to a 4-point game. Dame for the Pfizer form. Swoosh. That's what he could do to you. 30-footer. Damian Lillard. Slow start tonight, but able to drop in a triple. First 3 made tonight by Dame. Up to 5 points currently. 7-point game. The shot floated up at the low block. Missed by Brunson. Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo off the spin move. Puts in a jumper mid-range. Off the mark. No good. Knocked out of bounds off the fingertips of Robinson. Hey, what's good? Christian, welcome in. Yeah, Josh McDaniels got fired a couple of days ago. So, no more Josh McDaniels. Man, what a mess it's been for the Raiders. He was on like a 6-year contract too. So he still has like a lot of money owed from the Raiders in the future. I think I heard there was like $40 to $80 million that Josh McDaniel is going to be owed by the Raiders in the future, since he was on like a 6-year guaranteed deal. This game is on ESPN. ESPN in the U.S. is what I have right now, so I'm not sure like what it is internationally for the channel, but that's what we have in the U.S. 5:15 left to go before half underneath, and Giannis will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line, working on Mitchell Robinson, drawing the shooting foul from Robinson off the inbound. Right now, Bucks 50% from 3, 8 for 16 from 3-point range. Yeah, Jay Crowder, Marjon Beauchamp, those guys have been red hot tonight from 3. Dame's only attempted 2 threes in the first half. So 2 free throws by Giannis. First one's good. Yeah, the score is scary right now for New York because right now Bucks with an 8-point lead, and Giannis has only attempted 3 shots so far. He's made all 3 of them. Yeah, Wemby just dropped down 38 last night. So, yeah, he's looking really good for Rookie of the Year. I thought that Chet Holmgren would have a chance entering the season. He wasn't really, like, known for, like, his big-time offense. But, he's been key defensively. But, man, Wemby putting up points like that, like, definitely right now is the front runner for Rookie of the Year based off of that performance. Quentin Grimes, second chance bucket there as he makes the 3 off the offensive rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Under 5 minutes left to go. Dame at the rim, missed the layup. It was a lot of contact there with the Knicks defensively. Knicks jack up a quick 3 up the floor by Grimes, and the rebound goes right back to Dame and the Bucks. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Dame, too strong off the top of the glass. Missed, and we're going to have a foul on the who right here. A lot of back and forth. chit-chat going on here between these two teams. Yeah, it's going to be on the Knicks. So Knicks pick up a personal foul off the loose ball. It will stay Bucks basketball. 4:30 left to go. Dame. Off the dribble, handoff. Dame drives down low, stripped to the basketball, turns it over. Up the floor, they got numbers for the Knicks. Brunson at the left corner, and he steps out of bounds. Couldn't stay in the quarter, play out in transition. You had a numbers advantage right there as Dame didn't get back in the defensive side of the floor. Just got stripped through the defense, lost it inside the key. And Dame will try again. Outside goes to Giannis. Giannis weaves his way into the paint, backs his way. Follow-away jumper, no good on the 13-footer, straight away over Randall. And the rebound goes to the Knicks with Randall. Randall kicks the corner, Hart. A lot of dribbling back outside into the hands to Grimes. Grimes with a great start early on in this game. Floats the pass across the court to Hart. Over to Randall. Randall guarded by Giannis at the right wing. Down to 6 in the shot clock. Brunson drives inside the paint. Floats it up over Lopez, and he scores up and through. It's good for 2 by Jalen Brunson. Down to 3:37 left to go. Dame up the floor quickly. Will absorb the contact and the foul. And 2 free throws coming up at the line. Going into a layup motion. They got Quentin Grimes on the personal. Yep, the net soap opera, and Uncle Pizzle now has got Golden State this year, looks like, with CP3 and Dre. First one's good by Dame, 46-41. Yeah, how about that whole Clippers soap opera right there, getting James Harden. Every single team that he's been, it's been a playoff exit with every single one of those teams. Yep, there we go. 47-41. Down to 3.5 left to go before halftime. Knicks with the possession. Randall hands it off over to Hart around the perimeter. Hart, spin move inside the key. Nice move. Get that out of there, though. Brook Lopez with a big rejection. Went back to the Knicks around the perimeter. Connaughton couldn't come up with a loose ball. 3 in the shot clock. Driving to the rim. Randall blocked again, but there's a foul. Wow, so they're going to give... Where was this whistle called? Must be a really, really late whistle right now. I think it was on Brunson. Yeah, it was on Brunson. It was like away from the basketball. Next time... Or no, it was on the Bucks. Yeah, it was on the Bucks there. So, yeah, Brunson obviously frustrated about the call because it kind of stopped the Knicks' momentum inbound, and they have just 1 second to get off a shot. Lopez blocks the quarter 3 as the shot clock buzzer sounds for the violation. Denies Josh Hart off the inbound. Yeah, I think he has a really good chance, Vegas. Now with like an actual like full season under his belt for Joe Mazzulla without just being thrown into the fire after last year, definitely has like a really good opportunity based on like the first 4 games that we've seen this season. 3 minutes left to go. Missed jumper by Milwaukee. Brunson will try one. 18-footer straight away. Contacted from behind. He's going to the free throw line. So Jalen Brunson, 2 free throws upcoming. Down by 6. Knicks are away for this game tonight. So this one's taking place at Milwaukee. Yo, what's good, Mario? Glad to have you back on the stream. Jalen Brunson, top scorer for the Knicks. He's got 12 so far. First free throw he missed, though, around the rim and out. 11 points by Quentin Grimes, 10 points by Julius Randle. Randle been struggling this season, just 30% from the floor, though. Second free throw by Brunson. And he hits it. Hey, what's good? Daniel on the stream. Welcome in, man. 2:50 left to go before halftime as the Bucks bring it up the floor. Connaughton on the court with Dame, Giannis, Lopez, and Beasley. Dame drives, kicks the corner. Lopez with a three, drills the triple. Brook Lopez sinking down a three from downtown. It's 50-42 Milwaukee. Knicks with a possession. Brunson at the right baseline brings a double team. Outside it goes into the hands to Randall. Randall dribbles down low, working on Giannis. Backline defense there with Lopez, and Lopez called by the referees on the blocking foul. So this will send Julius Randle back to the free throw line with the clock stopping. Quick update in the foul trouble so far tonight. 2 personal fouls each by Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart for New York. Brook Lopez just picked up his first personal foul. Nobody with 2 right now for Milwaukee. Everybody with either 1 or 0 for fouls right now in this game. Also, the Knicks are in a bonus as well. The first free throw at the line just missed by Randall. Second free throw. That one's good, so he splits the free throws. But a rough season at the free throw line. Second to last in the NBA with a 69% free throw shooting percentage this year for the Knicks. Just crushing ways that they lost games. Left a lot of points off the scoreboard when it comes down to free throws. Brook Lopez tries a three, rattles in for the 3 ball by Lopez. Double-digit lead for the first time tonight for the Bucks. 53-43. Lopez making his 3rd 3 tonight, up to 9 total points. Brunson bounce past the left corner into the hands to Grimes. Grimes sends it off to Randall. 8 in the shot clock. Jab step. Randall drives inside. Stripped to the basketball. He got fouled late, though. They're going to call it on the Bucks there. So Randall's going to head back to the free throw line once again and shoot 2 shots. So 1:47 left to go before half. Julius Randle is going to head to the free throw line here, shoot 2. First one, no good. Missed off the back rim. Second one, he missed that as well. Offensive rebound, though, to save it for New York. They'll try a 3 by Grimes. Missed off the side of the rim. Tapped out of bounds. Randall couldn't save it. It's going back to Milwaukee. Multiple opportunities right there. Randall goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Offensive rebound by Mitchell Robinson to save it. Quentin Grimes on the 3, bricked it. And then Randall tried to come up with it at the corner and couldn't save it as the ball went out of bounds. Just a tough sequence right there. It's still down by double digits. 53-43. That is rough on that entire sequence. They're shooting just 32% from the floor currently in this game. DiVincenzo's got some playing time today. Alright, so we take the timeout. We have 1:40 left to go before halftime. By the way, the Bucks dominating this second quarter, 32-18 in the second quarter box score. It looked like the Bucks were going to run away with this game right at the start. They led 9-2. New York came back. New York able to make their adjustments. And New York took the first quarter 25-21, but New York, by the way, is just... This is just such a weird stat. They're plus 16 in the glass right now for the Knicks. They have a plethora of offensive rebounds. 13 offensive rebounds. 13-3, they lead the offensive rebounds number. But the majority of their scoring coming from second chance points tonight. Or like third opportunity scoring even in this game. Yeah, a tough one tonight when RJ is out. It's been really good this year. Back to action. Dame missed the mark of the pass. A little miscommunication between him and Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez moved out of his spot from the right corner to the right wing. Dame knew it when it left his hands. That's a turnover. Coming back from the timeout by Milwaukee. 1:25 left to go before half. Brunson puts the ball into the hands to Randall. It's Brunson, Randall, Hart, Grimes, and Robinson, the 5 on the floor. Down at the low block. Randall with a jumper. Step back. Off the glass, too strong. Offensive rebound, Hart. Looking for a second chancer. Outside, Randall takes the 3. Off the rim, no good. And Giannis secures the defensive rebound. Down to 1:05 left to go. Giannis floats the pass. Looking for Lopez. Deflected. Intercepted by Brunson. Brunson inside the key off to Randall. Randall, follow away over Lopez. Too strong. Missed it off the top of the glass. Tough look right there. Giannis trying to take it home. Knocked down and fouled. They're going to call it on Mitchell Robinson on the personal foul. 2 shots coming up by Giannis. 50.5 seconds left to go before halftime. If you guys are new to the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams I cover. I cover basketball action here on the channel, both of NBA games, also college hoops as well. So Giannis is going to shoot 2 shots right now. First half, he's got 9 points so far for the Greek Freak. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. First shot by Giannis. No good. Around the rim and out. Second shot for Giannis. It's up. It's through. Largest lead tonight for the Bucks, up by 11. Down to 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Brunson crosses midcourt. Brunson takes the 3. Makes the 3 from downtown. Back to an 8-point game. Jalen Brunson, a savior tonight right now for New York. Leads the way. He's got 16. Top scorer of the game right now. Hardenstein. Called it the blocking foul. Dame goes down hard. And Dame needs a moment currently. Holding his head. That looked like a pretty clean rejection from that camera angle. Let's see here from the over-the-top angle. Hardenstein, did he whack Dame on the head? No, he got the ball. He cleared the ball out off the block. Now, did he get Dame in the head late? Ooh, he did. Hardenstein, a big right arm soaring up. Got the basketball first, but then the top of the head of Damian Lillard as Dame went down hard. Slow to get up. 35.5 seconds remaining, and Dame's still right now touching his head. Able to walk and take a seat on the bench, and the officials looking at this one on the monitors as we will take a timeout on the floor. 35.5 seconds left to go before halftime. The Bucks up by 8 at the moment on their home floor. First game of the NBA in-season play-in tournament going on tonight. And, yeah, we'll take the time out here. Wow. Just going to actually adjust my HDMI cord for a brief moment here because I'm getting like a little bit of feedback or so. So I'm just going to unplug it and then plug it back in. So if you miss me talking for a brief moment or can't hear any noise, I'm just going to unplug it and plug it back in. Alright, so 35.5 seconds left to go before halftime. I think that's better in terms of the sound. I know it gets that like sort of crackly feedback whenever like an electronic device is towards it, so I try to make sure that if I have to use my phone for anything. I have to make sure to pinpoint it away from the microphone, because if it's towards like the bottom part of the microphone where the HDMI cable plugs in, and for some reason it feeds back. 35.5 seconds left to go. Damian Lillard, 2 shots here at the free throw line. And the first one's good. Second one by Dame to go up by 10, and he makes it. 56-46 right now with 35.5 seconds remaining. 12-second differential between shot clock and game clock before halftime. Brunson up fake at the low block. Brunson floats the pass across the floor to Grimes. Grimes moves over to Hartenstein. Bounce pass. Missed the mark out of bounds. Another turnover by New York. That time by Isaiah Hartenstein. 7th turnover in the first half. Hartenstein at the top of the free throw circle looking for a backdoor cut. Couldn't get it. Him and Grimes not on the same page. Shot clock turned off. Dame at the midcourt logo with the basketball. 10 seconds left to go before halftime. Up by 10, looking to extend it. Dame, top of the key, guarded by Grimes. 101, down to 4 seconds. Dame, crossover. Dame, dish out to the wing and called it a travel. Tried to lean into a 3 before he made an extra pass going down. In his shooting motion, stole the basketball, traveled with 0.9 seconds left to go. Brunson, 3 at the buzzer. Off the glass, no good. We go into halftime, and the Bucks lead by 10. 56-46 Milwaukee. In the opening night of the NBA in-season tournament. Pull play action. Kind of a rough first half for these two teams. 12 combined turnovers. A lot of misses, specifically for the Knicks. 16 for 51 shooting. And half number 1 of action, just 31% shooting. They've been last place in the NBA currently. And field goal shooting percentage this season. Milwaukee came out, looked like they were going to destroy New York in the first 4 minutes. It was 9-2. At one point, Milwaukee took the lead to the first time out. Everything they did, they were just attacking the paint left and right, and then New York started to tighten up their interior defense. New York started to come on forward, make their shots, splash their threes. Quentin Grimes got off to a great start. He's up to 11 points currently. And then New York took the opening quarter, 25-21, but Milwaukee getting going with guys like Jay Crowder, Marjon Beauchamp. Those guys were making threes early on in the second. And looking great with their bench in that first half for the Bucks. 9 points by Crowder, 6 points by Beauchamp, and then 2 each by Portis and Connaughton. So that's now 19 bench points by the Bucks in the first half compared to just 8 by New York in the first half. And Milwaukee splashing their threes, 10 of 18 from the perimeter, over 55% from 3. Knicks 7 for 21, also missing 5 free throws as well, 58% at the free throw line for New York. So leaving points in the board, an issue for the Knicks, plus 7 total turnovers in the first half for them as well. And Giannis hasn't really been able to go off. It's been balanced by Milwaukee so far. 10 points by Giannis. And we haven't even gotten into the second half where he takes over once we get to the fourth quarter. Right now, Giannis has attempted just 5 shots. So he's 3 for 5. Chris Middleton's 4 for 5. Middleton has 9 points. 9 points by Lopez. 9 points by Dame. And Dame started to get into the scoring column more towards the late stage, directly before half for Dame. He made a 3 around the 5-serve-4 logo late in the second quarter. So he's got 9. And then 9 points by Crowder. So they got a lot of good options. And they're also missing R.J. Barrett tonight for New York. That's a big loss. He's had a pretty good year this year. Wow, I like these courts are interesting. Indiana. So Indiana hosting Cleveland tonight. And that's an interesting look right there for their court. They got like a neon type blue for Indiana. Usually when you think about the Pacers, you think about dark blue, but it's like a different color of blue that they have. It's more like what the kind of like similar to the shade of what the Knicks have on their logo for the outlines for their letters, what they have for their type of blue. That's what Indiana has painted on the court for them tonight. But that's turned out to be a great game. Indiana at one point was destroying Cleveland. Cleveland has come back in that game. And Cleveland, by the way, has just taken the lead, 95-94. Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell going off, part of a 42-24 second half advantage in favor of the Cavs. The Cavs lead by 95-94 with 9:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Other games going on right now, the Heat leading the Wizards. 5:20 left to go in the second, 54-46 Miami. 1.5 minutes before halftime, the Bulls holding on to a 5-point lead against the Nets, 58-53 Chicago. Golden State on the road taking on Oklahoma City, 55-48 Golden State up in that one for the Warriors over the Thunder currently. Hey, thanks so much for the update there, Jeffrey. So it looks like 10-7, BC's got the lead in their game. Hey, what's good, Raphael? Welcome in from the Philippines. If you're new on the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. I cover basketball, both NBA, also college hoops as well. Wow. Yeah, I just saw this on Twitter. So if you guys follow college basketball, this is quite wild. So I got this notification from John Fanta of Fox Sports, and it said in the post that his post, he put the NCAA has denied Memphis star DeAndre Williams' waiver for another season of eligibility. And DeAndre Williams of Memphis, for the Memphis Tigers for college basketball, he's 27 years old. That's crazy. Like playing college hoops, like basically like a decade later, he's 27 years old. That's crazy. Like I'm 28. I just turned 28 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago was my birthday on October 20th. So I turned 28 2 weeks ago. I started my first semester of college in 2014, which is basically a decade ago. That's when I started college, was a decade ago. I actually graduated college a year early, so I graduated college in 2017 instead of 2018. So I've been on the college for over 6 years. That's crazy that somebody that's a year younger than me was practicing on a team for college basketball, and he had to just get cleared with a waiver, but couldn't. That is just so crazy to imagine. So I know they had like the whole like extra year, like the 5th year of eligibility due to the year that was lost with COVID, but still, that is just crazy to imagine that somebody still could be playing college basketball and at 27, that he was like going through the practices. Yeah, thanks so much, appreciate it, from Charlisa and Jeffrey there. Hey, what's good, Sir Smooth on the stream? Welcome in. Glad to have you back in. Yeah, right now we're just at halftime. It's been a pretty good game tonight. I'm glad to see that the Knicks haven't laid down and thrown in the towel early on in this game. They actually took the first quarter. They were ahead at the end of the first quarter. And they're without RJ Barrett tonight. So RJ Barrett's had a great season starting off. I remember opening night he was making a lot of big shots against the Celtics. Hey, thanks so much, Uncle Pizzle. Yeah, Magic definitely have the opportunity to surprise a lot of people out there this season. Last year they beat the Celtics 3 times. So been able to win against big competition. Yeah, so RJ Barrett got rolled out tonight. That's due to a knee injury by Barrett. So he was coming in questionable. Got downgraded though and listed as out before this game. So that's why Josh Hart got the start tonight in place of Barrett's. Yeah, it went pretty well for my birthday. I was actually up in New Hampshire for my birthday. That Cavs Pacers game, that's looking like a terrific finish in store. 7 minutes left to go. Cavs lead now 102-100 over the Pacers. Donovan Mitchell just eclipsed 30 points, so he's got 31 right now alongside 8 assists. So Mitchell's having a big night, and what a comeback by Cleveland in that game. They were down by I believe they were down by 20 plus points when I saw the score at one point. Hey, what's good? Showtime, welcome in. Let's see if I can get pictures of that. Yeah, happy birthday upcoming on Wednesday to Sir Smooth. Oh, wow. That's just straight out red, what they have for Chicago's court. So, completely engulfed in red court that they have. Yeah, this court that they're playing on tonight for Milwaukee, they're playing on the cream colored court, so it's the closest color that you'll see that resembles the actual basketball courts. Some of these courts are just, it's crazy how bright they are for some of the colors. I saw during the highlights they showed the Indiana court. Indiana's using like a blue type of court that's like the same similar color to what I have in the for the blue for NY up in the scoreboard for New York. That's like not like the shade of blue that they use. Yeah, looks exactly like a swimming pool for that color. Yeah, definitely something to see. I actually last year I announced a game at UMass Boston for basketball, and their whole court is in blue. What they have, so that was quite interesting covering a game in a full like court that was completely blue. Yeah, calling this Bucks Knicks game tonight, it hasn't been a complete eyesore because the court is going off Milwaukee's cream colored uniform, so it basically looks like a normal court. Hey, what's good, Sister Surround? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. We're about to get started for the second half here in just a moment. All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter of action. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Jalen Brunson keeping the Knicks in this game, 16 total points. Just complete balance all throughout the Bucks lineup. 10 points by Giannis, 9 points each by a group of 4 players in the first half. Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, Damian Lillard, Jay Crowder, all with 9. Right to left in the floor, Milwaukee has a first. Turnaround, fade away. At the baseline, no good by Giannis. Rebound directly to Middleton. Takes the open three. He sinks it. Chris Middleton, 3-second chance. Points right there. Largest lead tonight for the Bucks. New York, without R.J. Barrett tonight. They're 5 in the court currently. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Quentin Grimes, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart got the start tonight. Jumper, top of the free throw circle. So we will have a whistle here. The foul picked up. I believe it's going to be on the reach before the shot, so the clock will stop with 11:24, and it will be. So inbound control by New York. Brunson inside. Pass it off to Randle. Randle guarded by Giannis. Moves it out to his left. Grimes jacks up the three. Hit the rim short. Middleton collects the defensive rebound. Middleton, Giannis, Lopez, Dame, and Beasley. That's the 5 in the floor currently to start off the second half for Milwaukee. Left baseline dribble, Beasley. Beasley looking to get on the board. Beasley floats up the shot off the back rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Robinson. Up the floor now with Brunson. Brunson at the right wing, bounce pass to Robinson. Robinson 0 for 4 tonight shooting. Over to Hart. Hart at the wing, takes the open three. Missed off the mark, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Giannis. Giannis dribbles up inside the key. Build the brick wall, though. Has to kick it back out. Here's a 3 by Lopez. Missed off the mark, no good. A rebound controlled by Robinson. 10.5 left to go in the third right now. Brunson at the right corner, defended by Lopez. Drives right baseline, right to the rim. Scores up and in off the backboard. Jalen Brunson just able to sneak right past Brook Lopez right there. Little guy on big fella. Down low, able to get a step past him and kiss off the glass. He's got 18 tonight for Jalen Brunson. 10 minutes now left to go in the third. Giannis triple teamed inside the key. Out to Dame. A wide open look. Laser beam as he delivers. Damian Lillard from downtown heating up right now. He's got 12. A 14-point lead for Milwaukee. Largest lead currently. Cannot leave that fella wide open. It's just too easy. Hart. Outside finds Brunson. Brunson crossover. Takes the three over Beasley. Gets fouled. And this will be 3 shots coming up at the free throw line. Costly foul right there by Malik Beasley. Jalen Brunson will shoot 3 upcoming off the step back. Right into the landing zone of Beasley on Brunson's 3-point shot attempt. So Malik Beasley back to the bench. He's got no points tonight. I feel like for the Bucks, they're just missing that 5th starter on their team for them. Like I think that's where they need their upgrade is like the 5th guy in the rotation for them for Milwaukee. They had DiVincenzo last year. DiVincenzo went to the Knicks, so he's playing on New York. DiVincenzo coming off the bench today, he's scored. So he's made a 3. He's played in 11 minutes. Having a tough night, though, for him tonight. Just 1 for 5 shooting. Hey, thanks so much, Mario. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had my birthday was 2 weeks ago. So back on October the 20th. Alright, so this will be 3 free throws to the line. So both of these teams finally able to get back to the free throw line here. 9:38 left to go in the third. Jalen Brunson shooting 3 for New York. First one's good. And eventually I'm going to see if I can work on a clock here for these streams. So that's something new that I want to incorporate like into the future or so. This week's been like super busy for me, so I haven't had the time to like transfer that clock over. But when I covered a couple of the football streams back in August, I used the game clock for those streams when I covered the games. 62-51, all 3 free throws made at the line by Brunson. He's the top scorer of the game tonight with 21. Dame takes it past midcourt. Dame dribbles, drives, floats up the shot, skipped around the rim and out. Rebound snatched away by Robinson for New York. Up the floor quickly. Hart outside to the corner. Catch and fire 3. No good. Missed by Grimes. Offensive rebound Hart. They've been dominant on the glass tonight. The issue is they cannot make shots whatsoever for New York in this game. Brunson with 21 looking for more. Gives it off to Randall off the bounce pass. Jacks up the 3. No good. In and out of the hands of Robinson. Secured in the rebound by Middleton. Bucks with it. Down to 9 minutes left to go in the third. Middleton towards his right around the perimeter. Crossover. Contested 3 in the air. Off the mark. Missed. It was contested by Grimes and Mitchell Robinson with another rebound. 13th rebound of the game just a moment ago. Yet to score tonight by Mitchell Robinson in 18 minutes. Randall at the free throw circle. Sends it back outside over to Grimes. Into the hands to Randall. Randall drives inside the paint. Double teamed. Outside Hart. 1 in the shot clock. Quarter 3. At the buzzer. Drills it. Quitting. Grimes open at the quarter. 6 down to triple. 8-point game. He's having a solid night tonight. 14 points, 4 for 8 from the perimeter in 19 minutes. Beasley. Outside finds Giannis. Giannis was left open. Instead, he's going to drive inside the paint. Giannis underneath. Swings it. Gets intercepted. Trying to kick it back outside. Josh Hart with a steal. Hart attacks inside. With a left hand. He scores right past Middleton. Up and in off the backboard in transition. Steal and bucket right there by Josh Hart. This game getting rather interesting right now. The timeout taken on the floor by Milwaukee. 7:51 left to go. It's only down to a 6-point game. A couple minutes ago, the Bucks led as many by 14. Josh Hart with a sweet steal and score. Out in transition. Yeah, mistake right there by Giannis leading to that transition bucket by New York. Yeah, Giannis was left wide open. And of course, the analytics say don't shoot the three. So I didn't mind how he drove to the hoop there. It's just he just ran out of real estate at the baseline and had to pass it back outside, where Josh Hart just beautiful read on the ball, read it perfectly, was able to jump up, intercept it, and take it a distance. Yeah, that's something that I'm gonna do more now. So I'm gonna start like posting more like schedules of what I plan on streaming. Yeah, I did that throughout like most of the playoffs last year. I hadn't been streaming for like the past 2 months because I've been covering a lot of like games in person at the colleges and stuff like that. Just this one game tonight I'll be covering. Yeah, I have to get up tomorrow at like 6:30 in the morning because I got a game for water polo at 11. It takes like an hour to get there. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm announcing my final water polo game of the season tomorrow. I actually got put on to do a swim meet in January, so I have to figure out how to like cover swimming. It'll be my first time announcing swimming. All right, so we got 62-56 the score. What a game we have right here, because the Knicks looked like they were hot in the water once again. Early stage of the third quarter, they were trailing by 14 points. By the way, quick update in this Pacers-Cavs game. This has turned out to be an incredible game as well. 118-114 with 16 and a half seconds left to go. The Pacers with a 4-point lead on their home court against Cleveland. We'll keep you guys updated with that score. Wow, we got a lot of great games going on currently, but we'll keep you posted on that Pacers-Cavs score. Pacers with a 4-point lead with 16 and a half seconds left. Back to action, 7:40 left to go on the clock in the third quarter. The Bucks took a three, missed off the rim short by Beasley. Defensive rebound by Hart. Outside finds Grimes, jacks up the three. Missed off the rim, no good. Lillard secures the defensive rebound for the Bucks. Milwaukee with possession. Giannis up the floor as we will have a turnover committed by Milwaukee. And it's going to be going back to New York right now. So turnover committed by the Bucks out in transition off the double dribble. Outside. Three. Missed off the mark by Randle. Tough game. Tough season for Julius Randle this year. Just missing. He's been able to provide points, but efficiency, that's been the issue tonight for Randle. 3 for 15 scoring. 11 points tonight by Randle. Outside, Randle with it once again. Over to Brunson. Brunson leads the way with 21. Looking for more. Gets the teardrop to fall in, and that is good for 2 more. 62-58. Jalen Brunson leading the way with 23. 6:45 left to go in the third. Giannis around the perimeter. Hands it off to Beasley. Fires the ball left wing corner. That is good. Damian Lillard. 6 out of 3 from the triple right there at the left wing. Assisted by Beasley. 6.5 left to go. This has been an incredible game between these two teams tonight. Defensive battle currently here. Brunson puts the ball now into the hands of Randall. Hands it off to Grimes. Bounce pass Randall at the mid-block. Outside Brunson up fake. Dribbles up. 17-footer straight away. Swoosh. Jalen Brunson. What a night he has had tonight. Cuts it to a 5-point game. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Dame into the hands to Giannis. Now over to Beasley around the left wing. Beasley working on the Hart 101. Moves it over to Lopez. Lopez top of the key. Hand off Beasley. Outside back to Giannis. 6 in the shot clock. Giannis first 3-point shot attempt tonight. That goes in. Nothing but bottom right there for the Greek Freak as it goes through the middle. 68-60. That is a great stroke right there by Giannis. Wow, first 3-point shot attempt of the night. Just beautiful. Here's a 3 missing off the mark by Brunson. 5.5 left to go in the third right now. Milwaukee 8-point lead. Giannis guarded top of the free throw circle. Finds Lopez. Takes the 3. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up. Connaughton stays in bounds. And he passed back outside. Intercepted by Hart. Hart with another big steal. Finds Brunson with a 3. No good off the front rim. Another offensive rebound by Randall. Outside Hart. Up fake. Gets past Lopez. Dish out to the right corner. Brunson. Up fake towards his left now at the free throw circle. Brunson circles around. Bounce pass. 3 in the air. Josh Hart. No good. Couldn't get the bounce. Brook Lopez secures the defensive rebounds. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third. And both of these teams battling hard right now. Wide open underneath. Pat Connaughton missed a wide open shot underneath. And it's going to go back to New York. And a foul picked up in transition as well by Milwaukee. Giannis picks up the personal. Reaching in. 4:43 left to go. Josh Hart defensively. It's been key in this game. Here's the big question. How in the world do you miss that wide open? Pat Connaughton. Yeah. Camera focused on him right now, knocking on his head. As he just missed a wide open shot, too strong off the glass. It was off an entry pass in the key to him. Like, it was from like 5 feet away. Entry pass to Connaughton. All you have to do is lay it up. Just goes in for like a turnaround and put it off the glass way too strong. I don't know how in the world you missed that. So 4:43 left to go. Grimes in the floor with Hardenstein, Brunson, Hart, and Quickly. Quickly hasn't been able to get going tonight, though, in this game. Just 3 points, 1 for 5 shooting at 11 minutes. Down low, Hardenstein gets the bucket up and then off the glass. 68-62. 4:20 left to go in the third. Dame, bounce pass, draws a double team outside. It goes left corner into the hands to Crowder. Missed the 3 rim short. Offensive rebound, Beauchamp over to Crowder again. Another corner 3. He redeems himself, drills it that time off the second chance opportunity. 71-62. Down to 4 minutes left to go in the third. Brunson at the top, moves it over to his right to Grimes. Grimes off the jab step. Oh, he fumbled the basketball, lost it on the bounce. Quentin Grimes with a turnover. A great chance to score right there. Got past the defender off a jab step, attacking downhill to the rim, just lost it. Driving straight line to the rim, Connaughton. Baseline dribble. And refs will blow the whistle. Reach and foul picked up on the floor. It's going to be charged to Quickly. 3:46 left to go. A lackluster game tonight by Emmanuel Quickly. Props, though, to New York for staying in this game. No R.J. Barrett tonight. R.J. Barrett leading the team in points scored per game this season. Dame off the inbound. Lillard passes off the roll down. Portis swings it out right wing. Wide open 3. Crowder. No good. Couldn't convert. Skipped around the rim and out. Hart comes up with a defensive rebound. Josh Hart looking to take it the distance. He does. Up and in. It's good for 2 by Josh Hart. 71-64. 3:20 left to go. Josh Hart battling out there. He's got just 4 points. Seems like much bigger than that, though. Beauchamp from distance. Beauchamp drills the triple. 28-footer by Marjon Beauchamp from the outside. 10-point lead for Milwaukee. Timeout taken on the floor by New York. bench point scoring. That has been major tonight in this game for the Bucks. Everybody chipping in their weight. Hasn't really been like anybody to take over this game. Damian Lillard, he leads the way, 15 points tonight. But just the balance between everyone on the roster. 13, 6, and 5 by Giannis. 12 points by Middleton with 7 rebounds. 12 points by Jay Crowder off the bench. MarJon Beauchamp tonight with 9. And both of those guys been excellent tonight off the bench. Crowder and Beauchamp combining 7 for 11 from three-point range in this game. 16 made threes tonight by Milwaukee at 53% from the floor from downtown. That's the big difference tonight in this game. The Knicks missing their threes. Milwaukee's hitting. Right now, New York 26% from 3 at 8 for 31. This just an astronomical number compared to the other team. New York right now, it seems like a whole lot more with the rebounds tonight. 43-29 though. They're plus 14 in the glass. They're plus 10 in the offensive glass. You think of those numbers, you're crushing the other team by double digits on the glass. You usually win the game if you dominate in the rebound column, but when the other team's making their threes like that, 16 made threes compared to 8s, you're doubling them in threes from Milwaukee. I mean, those threes just outweighing the rest of the points in the Knicks tonight, even with the second chance opportunity. It's just not enough right now against this Bucks firepower perimeter shooting squad. This is huge because New York's built the wall in this game, but Milwaukee thought they could come out, attack, get points in the paint, and that's what happened in the first 5 minutes. They've only scored 16 points in the paint tonight, which at one point their first 14 points on the board, 8 of them were points in the paint. They've only scored 8 points ever since that, and they have 74 total right now. For them to get the perimeter shot going, because there's been a lot of doubling inside, even triple teaming, and the problem with that is you got to stop Giannis and try to limit Giannis as much as possible, but you can kick back out to a shooter. You get guys like Jay Crowder, MarJon Beauchamp's on his A-plus game tonight, and then Dame, who's leading the team in scoring. You get shooters like that, then every single time those threes are just going to crush you. Let's see here. Quick scoreboard update. Pacers-Cavs, by the way, is still going on. 119-116. Pacers. 3-point lead with 2.5 seconds left to go. Heat running up the score a little bit on the Wizards. 71-58 right now. Miami with a 13-point lead. Bulls in the close game against the Nets. 76-69. Back from the timeout. Emmanuel quickly inside the key. He floats it up. He scores. +1 covered up at the free throw line. Off the runner. Got contacted by Cameron Payne. +1. Other games going on right now. Another close game. Oklahoma City, Golden State, 80-77. Chet Holmgren having a solid night. 22 points for Chet. Oklahoma City right now, 3-point lead with 8:30 left to go in the third against Golden State. The free throw is good. 7-point game. 3 minutes left to go. Pass midcourt with Payne. Payne finds Portis at the top. Off to Connaughton. Connaughton turns the corner. Drives underneath though. Nice dump off down low. Finds Crowder up and in off the glass and he scores. 9-point lead from Milwaukee. Knicks down to two timeouts remaining. Bucks with 3. Brunson. At the Fiserv logo. Passes out to his right over to Quickly around the perimeter. Quickly. Now at the free throw circle. Quickly. Jumper. 12-footer. Got the bounce. Emmanuel Quickly starting to get going right now. 6th man of the year. Finalist from last season. Payne. Finds Portis, back to Connaughton. Connaughton outside over to Portis. Portis at the right wing, dribbles up into the key. Portis turnaround over Hardenstein, missed off the rim, and Beauchamp had it in his hands, gets knocked down, and the referees are going to roll it out of bounds by Beauchamp. That looked like it was deflected off a Knicks player from behind, working on Beauchamp, and now Brunson weaving his way in through traffic. They're going to count it. Absorbs the contact and one. Jalen Brunson scores, and he gets followed as well by Connaughton. One free throw coming up by Brunson. Very, very late whistle right there. Yeah, Beauchamp's been terrific tonight. (76-72). 2 minutes left to go in the third. Connaughton. Outside finds Beauchamp. Moves it off to Portis now at the right elbow. Portis backs his way mid-block. Hook shot over two defenders. Gets to the drop over Hardenstein and Hart. Minute and a half left to go in the third. What a game. This ball gets stolen away by Connaughton. Connaughton 3-on-2 up the floor. Finds Beauchamp right at the rim. Couldn't finish with a layup. He does get fouled. He got goaltended actually. So they give him the goaltend bucket. 80-72. Are they going to add in a +1 to this as well? Let's see. Oh no, that's clearly goaltending. Goaltending, and they will give him a free throw. There was contact in the backside right there, so they will give him a free throw. They got Jalen Brunson on the foul. Beauchamp, excellent game tonight by him. 11 points in 9 minutes coming off the bench. The free throw, no good. Missed it off the back rim, and the rebound secure by Quickly. Quickly races up the floor, finds Brunson. Brunson inside. Over to Hart from the perimeter. Hart, wide open three, missed rim short. They left him wide open. They ran the scouting report, and Josh Hart struggling to knock down shots, wide open shots, and missed that one. Straight away, Middleton, bounce past Beauchamp, up fake, down low, over Hardenstein, scores up and in off the backboard with a right-handed layup. Marjon Beauchamp putting in work tonight in this game off the bench. He's got himself 13 points now. Final minute left to go in the third. Hart, backdoor pass, goes and underneath, gets fouled by Payne. So this will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Josh Hart. Hey, what's good, Ron on the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm thinking a 7-game series right there in the Eastern Conference Finals between Celtics and Bucks. Both of the free throws good by New York. 82-74. 40 seconds left to go in the third. Oh, nice ball fake attacking the rim, and Bobby Portis looking for the foul call. Couldn't get one as he missed the layup. Brunson floats up the shot inside the key. Back in transition. Drops it through for 2. Jalen Brunson keeping the Knicks right in at 30 points on the board just a moment ago by Brunson. Middleton. 20 seconds remaining, 8 on the shot clock. Middleton top of the key, picks up by Portis. He rolls down when Middleton underneath, weaves his way, missed the layup. Too strong off the glass. Hart secures the defensive rebound. Hart over to Quickly. Quickly drives inside, floats it out to DiVincenzo. Wide open 3. Off the mark, missed by DiVincenzo. Portis with a rebound, and Portis couldn't get a shot off in time before the buzzer. 82-76. It's been the Bucks' game to win tonight. They've led throughout the majority of this game, led as many by 14, but the Knicks, from time and time again, crawling right back into this one. Without R.J. Barrett, but on the back of Jalen Brunson tonight. 30 points by Brunson, getting stronger and stronger throughout the course of this game. 14 by Grimes. 11 and 10 by Julius Randle, but that's on just 3 of 15 shooting. And Julius Randle tonight, missing in action, missing efficiency. It's just been a rough season by him. He's shooting like 28% this season for Randle. This number just keeps on getting worse and worse. If you guys are doing a stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. And thanks all for joining in, being a part here once again on the channel. It's been a great game tonight. By the way, the Pacers won against the Cavs 121-116. So what a difference a couple days makes. Indiana got destroyed by Boston by 51 points on Wednesday. Tonight they bounce back. They win by 5 over the Cavs, 121-116. And man, Spida Mitchell did everything possible. 38 points by Donovan Mitchell. Not enough, though, in the end. Miles Turner had 27 points alongside 9 rebounds for Indiana. Indiana, 3-2 now this season. And, man, Cleveland just they just don't look the same ever since they got bounced out in 5 in the playoffs. They're 2-4 this season. Really just struggling this year. Tonight's a really telling game for the Memphis Grizzlies. Right now, Memphis is still winless, 0-5, and they're playing against what appears to be one of the worst teams in the league, with Portland entering the season, and Portland has a 2-3 record currently. Portland is playing Memphis tonight at 10 o'clock, so that's a huge game for Memphis there to see if they can finally pick up win number 1 this season. Miami getting back on track, running away with it against Washington, 86-67 Miami. And you know the Heat's going to come out and play for these games. They're going to show up for any sort of game that involves a trophy or a championship. They're doing that tonight, taking care of business of Washington. Just throw out the record of the Heat's team. Just throw that record out the window, 1-4, because you know that these guys, when those games are on the line, when it matters the most, they're gonna play their best when that happens. Chicago up over Brooklyn. That's a great game tonight. 80-78 between the Bulls and the Nets. Both of those teams pretty much even this season. Chicago 2-3, Brooklyn 2-2. Another great game. Oklahoma City, they have a really good opportunity to surprise people this year. Actually, going into this season, when I was first asked about the in-season tournament, what team could be a dark horse, because I know some of the people had picked possibly like Minnesota. I've heard New Orleans quite a bit. In my opinion, I've got OKC for them. And right now, Oklahoma City leading Golden State 94-89. Golden State's out to a great start this year. They lost the season opener. After that, they won 4 in a row. So they're 4-1 for Golden State. The Thunder holding on to a 5-point lead with 5 minutes left to go in the third. Okay, so start of the fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson, 30 points to 3 quarters of action. Just absorbed contact through an up fake. Went into a shooting motion, just got fouled, so he'll shoot 2. At the free throw line by Brunson, putting his team on his back tonight. Here's the first free throw. It's good. Making his shots as well at the free throw line. 80% currently tonight by Brunson, 8 for 10. 11 for 19 scoring. He has scored basically a point a minute. 32 minutes played, looking for point number 2 right here. He's got it. Right down the middle, 4-point game. 32 on the board for Brunson. And this is, by the way, just the start of the fourth quarter. Cameron Payne on the floor with Giannis, Middleton, Beauchamp, and Lopez. Middleton, top of the key, dribbles towards the right. Now inside, dish out to the corner. 3 in the air, Lopez. Swoosh. That's a big triple right there. They've been great from downtown this entire game for Milwaukee. Bucks shooting the ball 55% from 3, 17 for 31. Brunson, step back jumper. Oh, he hits it at the baseline. Jalen Brunson doing everything right now for New York. 34 on the board for Brunson. 11:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Payne at the top. currently the point guard right now and plays the Dame, as Dame's currently on the bench, so Cameron Payne out there at the moment. Payne receives the pass from Middleton, takes the three, makes the three from downtown by Cameron Payne. More bench points for the Bucks tonight in this game. 14 by Crowder, 13 by Beauchamp, Portis with 4. 2 by Connaughton. Cameron Payne just got on the board. That ball got altered, and they're going to call it on a goaltend. Yes, so the Knicks get awarded the bucket. It will be a goaltend by Milwaukee. So 88-82. Emmanuel quickly scoring the floater off the goaltend. 10.5 left to go. Payne dribbles past midcourt. Into the hands to Middleton. Working on DiVincenzo. Middleton, his pass deflected. Got it back though, far side of the floor. Middleton dribbles up. Takes the 2. Missed off the mark. No good. Quickly secures the defensive rebound. Quickly, down by 6, crosses midcourt, quickly, around the perimeter, quickly, to the free throw circle, pick set by Hardenstein, he rolls down, finds Randall on the outside, Randall just 3 for 15 shooting, DiVincenzo, lotzing from distance, halfway down, no good, skipped around the rim, it was halfway down, and spun out. Bucks came up with a rebound. Giannis. At the top, Giannis takes the 3, the Greek Freak right down the middle. It's good. Laser beam as he sinks it from another zip code right there for the Greek Freak. 91-82, 9:45 left to go in the fourth. Brunson doing everything possible. He's got 34, looking for more. Swoosh! Jalen Brunson making it look easy. Deep 2, he connects on it at the right elbow. 7-point game. Gotta love a player like Jalen Brunson. 13 for 21 shooting, 36 points in 34 minutes. Giannis, dribble drive, kick out to the corner, Payne. Bounce pass over to Giannis, low block, but referees will call it on a out-of-bounds violation charged by Cameron Payne. Back foot stepped out of bounds. Securing the ball in the corner, it will go right back to the Knicks. New York right now hanging in. Opening night of the NBA in-season tournament. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. I cover basketball games here on the channel, play-by-play, both NBA and college games. And man, is this one, the one that got chosen tonight on national TV, really has lived up to its hype. Quickly, over to DiVincenzo around the outside. Randall hands it off to Grimes, back over to Quickly, top of the key. Quickly guarded by Beauchamp. Quickly drives, floats with a shot at the free throw circle, gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for Emmanuel Quickly, down to 9:07 left to go. You think the Knicks should have this game in the bag. They're plus 15 on the glass, 47-32. But no, big difference makers is that Milwaukee has been just drilling threes tonight. 19 for 33 at almost 58% from the perimeter by the Bucks. The Knicks tonight just 8 of 34. Struggling to find their 3 at 23.5%. First free throw is a make by Quickly. Hey, what's good, Braden? Welcome back in, man. The Bucks led as many by 14 at one point in this game. This is just the first game of pool play in the in-season tournament. Second free throw is good. He's had some great games already tonight. 9 minutes left to go, approaching the mark. Every single one of these teams in the NBA will play 4 group play games. The top teams of each group will move on to the quarterfinals. Out of the 6 groups, 6 teams will advance out of each group, plus 2 wildcard teams to make up the 8 quarterfinals. The quarterfinals taking place on Monday and Tuesday, December 4th and December 5th. Semifinals on December 7th, which is a Thursday. The championship game of the in-season tournament on Saturday, December the 9th. Bounce pass down low. Lopez off the back rim, no good. A rebound secure by New York. 8:45 left to go. Quickly on the floor with Hardenstein, Randall, DiVincenzo, and Grimes. Quickly, jumper with some space, and he makes it. Emmanuel Quickly at the right baseline, able to knock it through. It's a 3-point game. 8.5 left to go on the fourth. Dame brings up the floor, lobs it off to Giannis. Giannis, now is the time to do work. Double team down low. Giannis swung around. Giannis gets fouled. It's going to be called on Hardenstein, and the Greek Freak will head to the free throw line. Yeah, unbelievable start for this season, man. Just right now looking unstoppable for Boston. 8:20 left to go. Yeah, this is the first time that they've done it for the in-season tournament. Giannis's first free throw missed off the front rim. So I guess they wanted the NBA to be like more competitive. So every single team is involved. So they grouped the teams up into they grouped the teams up into 6 different groups, 5 teams each per group. And it's done to like prevent like load management and players sitting out a bunch of games. Like they want to make sure that these ticket prices go up, that all the fans can finally enjoy these games. Huge rejection. Giannis denies Hardenstein with a slam dunk opportunity. Dame finds Connaughton, back over to Dame at the top of the key. Moves it out to his right. Wide open 3, Brook Lopez. It came up short. Open 3. And it grazed the front row quickly. Transition. Swatted by Lopez. Oh, we're stepping up in the physicality. Dame finds Giannis attacking inside the paint. Gets knocked down and fouled. Hardenstein picks up the blocking foul. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here for the Greek Freak once again. Let's see, back in this replay, Giannis denying Hardenstein. Hardenstein flying in. Missed the slam dunk, and then the next play later, the do not fly zone. Brook Lopez rejecting Emmanuel quickly on a layup motion, or layup attempt. 5 blocks now tonight for Brook Lopez. Do not go in their zone. Basically looking like the 12th grader playing on a playground with a kindergartner right there. 7:45 left. Giannis will shoot 2 shots. First one's good. That's his 3rd for Hardenstein. So 3 personal fouls each. Hardenstein, Robinson, and Hart for New York. And then the Bucks have nobody with 3 tonight. They've got 2, 1, and 0. So nobody's in significant foul trouble for Milwaukee right now. Second free throw is good. Giannis makes them both. 6-point lead for the Bucks. 7:40 left to play. Quickly. Guarded by Connaughton around the perimeter. Quickly to the floor with Robinson, DiVincenzo, Randall, and Grimes. Looking to get something going with Brunson on the bench. Carly, DiVincenzo trying to throw down a dunk over Brook Lopez again. No go. Get that out of there. Block number 6 tonight now by Lopez. He steps into a 3. That is way short. He airballed it. Crowder came down with it, and Crowder gets shoved along the baseline. So New York again called on the foul. And this will be an inbound coming up by Milwaukee. And Brook Lopez. Nothing getting past the rim tonight in this game from Brook Lopez. 6th block just a moment ago. Inbound to the corner. Giannis. That's going to go over to Dame. Corner 3, and Dame draws the foul by Grimes, and it was... Actually, it's not on Grimes. They're going to call it defensive 3 seconds, so everybody clears away. That was a clean contest by Grimes defensively, and the free throw is good. They called it a defensive 3 seconds in the key by Emmanuel quickly. 7:11 left to go. Milwaukee gets the inbound as well. Up by 7, looking to extend it. They've held a double-digit lead for a couple times in this game. Largest one was 14. Giannis backs his way on Randall. Giannis gets called in the travel. So too many steps right there. Was thinking about fading away in the shot, and then he went into a fadeaway motion and then decided to pass it back out to the perimeter. That's their 12th turnover tonight. New York with just 9. New York turned it over quite a bit in the first half. 7 turnovers for the Knicks, but just 2 here total in the second half. 7 minutes left to go. Brunson drives, baseline to the rim, and he gets the layup. Scoop score, up and in off the backboard. Sneaks his way that time, right past Brook Lopez to the cup. Dame leans into one, quick up the floor, and the foul picked up here by Grimes. So, Damian Lillard gonna head here to the free throw line. Now the bonus for Milwaukee, but we're gonna take a timeout on the floor. 6:46 left to go right now in this one. It's been a tremendous game. All right, top scorers look like this tonight. Giannis leading the way for the Bucks. He's got 22, along with 8 rebounds, 5 assists. It's been a lot of great balance tonight for Milwaukee. They put in 6 guys in double figures, 16 by Dame, 14 points by Crowder off the bench, 13 by Beauchamp off the bench, 12 each by Middleton and Lopez. Lopez just been just a force at the rim tonight. 6 total blocks by Lopez. 4 threes each by Lopez and Crowder. 3 threes each by Giannis and Beauchamp. Middleton made a 3. Dame's made 3 threes as well. Sometime next week I'll be back. Not sure just when, just yet. Probably, I might be back on Monday covering college at night. I think USC plays late at night on Monday. I might try that one, but not sure just yet. I know the Celtics have a national TV game on Friday, so I'm not sure just yet if I'll be live next Friday because I got a lot of work to do for games depending. So I'm supposed to cover a conference tournament game on next Thursday, and if the team that wins for the conference tournament game that I've been announcing, if they win that game, they play another team, which we don't know until whoever the winners are on Thursday play on Saturday. So 95-90 right now. The score, 6:46 left to play. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah, it's been a great game. Like Milwaukee's basically led most of this game tonight. They led as many by 14 points. They've had a double-digit lead a couple times. They've gone from single digits to double digits, but the Knicks have just, from time to time, just kept on creeping in this game. And but what was a positive sign there for New York was that they started to creep up closer to Milwaukee here. They're down by 5, and Jalen Brunson was on the bench getting some rest for the last couple minutes. So we should see him for the final 6:46 of this game for Jalen Brunson, getting his final extended period of rest coming off that to get back in the game because he has just taken over tonight for Brunson. I went over the Bucks score Bucks top players once we got back from the timeout. Jalen Brunson, by the way, right now 38 points. That is a season high at the moment. He needs more help though. 14 each by Grimes and Quickly. Just 11 points tonight by Julius Randle. Man, no RJ Barrett tonight due to a knee injury. Julius Randle, you couldn't have picked a worse game to put up a stinker on the board right now. This is bad. He's been bad all season for Randall. Just efficiency-wise, it's just not there. Back from the timeout, and Dame hits both of the free throws. So 97-90, and Dame comes up with a steal. Deep range three, Dame, no good. Came up short. Offensive rebound, though. Connaughton over to Portis. It's no good. Pat Connaughton was celebrating. He thought Portis made the three. It rolled around the rim and out. And the Knicks drilled the three in transition right back. Quentin Grimes from the outside. It's only a 4-point game. 97-93, 6:15 left to go. Pat Connaughton, couple mistakes tonight in this game. Missed a wide open shot at the rim that he banked it too strong, and then he had his hand in the air celebrating off his own rebound. Kicked it out to Portis. Portis with a wide open three, bricked it. Portis turned around, missed off the front rim, no good. Robinson secures the defensive rebound. Under 6 minutes remaining. Brunson looking for 40. Brunson towards his left. Dribbles up. Brunson at the low block. Shovels it over to Randall. Randall been non-existent tonight. Randall dribbles. Drives. Kick to the corner. Brunson 5 in the shot clock. Brunson turns the corner. Outside Randall. Randall launches with 2. Randall missed off the back rim. No good. A rebound controlled by Milwaukee. 5.5 left to go. Not the shooter that you want to put the ball into the hands with when the shot clock's winding down tonight in this game. Julius Randle has just had an absolute horrific night tonight. 3 for 16 shooting, 1 for 9 from 3-point range. The shot clock's winding down. You cannot give that guy the ball. It's just been brick after brick after brick. And Dame will draw the contact, and the foul is Dame. We'll head to the free throw line, shoot 2 more. The first one's good. 5:28 left to go. Giannis checks back in. I'd probably base it on the one-on-one based on picture or so to see who's more physically up to the challenge there. Second free throw is good by Dame. 6-point lead, 5:20 remaining. Brunson still looking for 40. Brunson circles around. Brunson lost control of the basketball. Oh, what a great steal right there as Connaughton came in from behind, stole it away. Pass deflected, back to Dame though on the far side. Dame guarded by Hart. 15 on the shot clock. Dame deep from 3, got blocked up in the air, and Hart comes up with the ball. 5 minutes left to go. Brunson at the left corner. Brunson takes a 3 over. Dame missed off the mark. Lopez secures the defensive rebounds. 6-point lead for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to slow it down right now. 19 for 38 from 3-point range for the Bucks compared to just 9 for 37 tonight for the Knicks from 3. Giannis spin move at the cup, couldn't finish. Robinson altered it. Goes right back over to New York. Brunson, Euro step inside. Jalen Brunson, kiss off the glass, he scores. Looking for the foul call, couldn't get one. No call with the referees, but got it home, good for 2. 4:20 left to go in a great battle between these two teams. 40 points now on the board for Brunson. 15 for 24 shooting. Dame at the elbow. Hands it off to Giannis. Into the hands to Lopez. Back over to Giannis. Top of the key. Giannis up fake. Oh, he leans into contact. And he gets fouled. 3 shots coming up in the free throw line. Got Mitchell Robinson directly off the up fake. As Giannis will shoot 3 shots coming up. Robinson gets completely fooled off the up fake right there by Giannis. Hey, have a nice night, Alex. Thanks for joining in, man. What a game here tonight. By the way, New York has 3 players that's reached double-digit rebounds tonight in this game. 14 boards by Mitchell Robinson, but that goes with 0 points. He just picked up his 4th personal foul. 11 rebounds by Randall. He's got 11 and 11 tonight for points and rebounds, but that's on 3 of 16 shooting, 1 for 9 from 3. And then 10 boards by Josh Hart. And first shot, no good. Giannis missed the first shot out of 3 at the free throw line. And Jalen Brunson saving this team tonight. Without R.J. Barrett not playing due to a knee injury, Jalen Brunson drops down a 40-burger and 37 minutes on 15 for 24 shooting right now. Doing everything possible tonight. Giannis just missed the first 2 out of 3 at the free throw line. Here's the third by... The second by Giannis, no good. So those were the first two that they just showed. And he'll have a third upcoming. So he missed his first 2 out of 3. Chris Middleton will substitute into the game. Giannis, the top scorer, with 22 for Milwaukee. 8 rebounds, 5 assists tonight. 7 for 13, though, at the free throw line. And Damian Lillard right behind. He's got 20. Third free throw by Giannis. Looking to put one across, and he doesn't. It rattles out. He goes empty. He missed all 3 at the free throw line. 4 minutes left to go. Knicks with possession. Hart swings it over to Randall. Into the hands to Grimes. Back over to Brunson at the right wing. Brunson, Randall, Robinson, Grimes. That's the 5 of the floor currently for the Knicks. Brunson, step back 2. Around the rim and out. In and out of the hands of Robinson. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by New York. It's going to go back to Milwaukee. 3:50 left to go. Dame on the floor with Crowder, Middleton, Lopez, and Giannis. Dame at the left wing perimeter. Dame's got 20, looking for more. Lobs it off to Middleton. Middleton inside the key. Middleton. Oh, no good. Missed the layup. He got stuffed right there from behind by Quentin Grimes. Middleton was looking for the foul call. Couldn't get it. Brunson outside finds Grimes. Out to the left corner. Over to Randall. Randall needs to make a big shot. Can he get one here to get him closer? Randall down low. Spin move. Up and then off the cup. It's good for 2. It's a 2-point game. They were trailing as many by 14 at one point tonight. Down to 3:10 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Kind of shocking that ball went down. He got into the layup, spin cycle, made it over Lopez. Dame at the free throw circle. Dame all reverses course, up and under move. It's good with a right-handed layup. Great pivot right there by Dame. 101-97, first team to triple digits. A defensive battle tonight goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. Knicks with a possession. Randall finds his way into the key. Randall out of control of the basketball right there. Lucky he got the foul called out. Julius Randall will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Wow, what a move with a left hand over Lopez there for Randall. That they were on his last one that he had made for a bucket. So he's got 13. They gave him credit for the bucket. One of his teammates came in late. I think it was Robinson. It was very close to Robinson tipping in, but they gave credit to Randall for the bucket. So we will go on a timeout right now. 101-97. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this one here. Bucks or Knicks. Milwaukee's been able to lead the majority of this game. The entire second half they've led for Milwaukee tonight. New York was ahead in the first quarter. The second part of the first quarter, they came back and they led. After that, it's been the Bucks ever since. Quick update, because there's a lot of great games going on right now. We're down to 2:41 remaining in this game. Other scores look like this in the NBA currently. Pacers won against the Cavs, 121-116. That game's gone final. A couple other games are close right now at the moment. The Nets leading the Bulls 106-104, down to 1:20 left to go in that game. Brooklyn holding on to a 2-point lead. Another close game between the Thunder and the Warriors. This is a shootout right now, and plenty of time left to go. 8:10 remaining between OKC and Golden State. And the score looks like this. Oklahoma City 123, Golden State 119. And the Heat taking care of business. Heat blowing out the Wizards tonight, 115-92, down to 6 minutes left to go in that game. Yeah, we'll have to see how that one-on-one goes. Might look lopsided based on the final results. Maybe we'll have a good game like this one tonight, but it might be lopsided. What a game. Jalen Brunson keeping the Knicks in it tonight. 40 points by Brunson. He is currently the top performer of tonight at the moment. Donovan Mitchell finished with 38 for Cleveland. Hey, there you go. We'll put that one on a PPV stream for people that they can only get it through special VIP access. .240 left to play. Excellent matchup tonight. New York holding their own without RJ Barrett in this game. 2 free throws to the line by the Knicks by Julius Randle. The first one's good. Looking to put his team winning too. Randle, second free throw, no good. Spun around the rim and out. New York down to 1 timeout. Milwaukee with 2 timeouts left to go. 2:30 remaining. Bucks with the basketball up by 3. Middleton at the left elbow. Bounce pass over to Giannis. Giannis inside the key. Right-handed hook. And he gets caught in the travel. So turnover right there by Milwaukee with 2:27 remaining. Committed by Giannis, and an opportunity for the Knicks here to see if they can tie it up at a 3 or draw with a 1 with a made 2. Jalen Brunson, 40 points tonight in this game. Brunson crosses midcourt. He's on the floor with Hart, Grimes, Robinson, and Randle. Brunson trying to do it all himself. Brunson splits defenders. Brunson's pass deflected, though, and intercepted. Great defense right there by Jake Crowder. Came up with an interception for Milwaukee down to 2:05 remaining. Dame circles underneath. Going backdoor. Missed the layup. No good. Knocked down. No call by the referees. That ball swatted onto the hands of Robinson, though. Knocked out of bounds by Dame. And he's signaling challenge. So Dame right now wants the Bucks to challenge that out-of-bounds play. He thought, great hustle right there for Dame. It looks like Milwaukee haven't got a signal yet that they're going to challenge, as Dame and Brunson both going after the basketball together as it was swiped out of the hands from behind off Robinson. Wow. I like to see this one in slow motion like they're doing right now. Yeah, that's clearly... Ooh. Yeah, that's that's Dame's right hand. Dame's right hand. Brunson, nope, he did not touch it, or did he? When he was falling down, he couldn't see from that camera angle. No, it's not even close. Yeah, that camera angle clears it up. That's out of bounds by Dame. Wow, phenomenal game. Down to 2 minutes left to go. They're just looking at the possession of the ball right now. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. This should be kept New York basketball. Yeah, Dame, you can clearly see his fingertips in the ball last, and it rolls out of bounds. Brunson got knocked down, but he was next to the official on the right side towards the official, and the basketball landed on the left side of the official. So this will be Knicks basketball. The Bucks are actually challenging this call right now, so they said that. So initial call, referees say Knicks ball. The Bucks right now challenging this call on the floor, and looks like they're gonna lose that challenge. Would be down to 1 timeout remaining. So the Bucks just challenged it on the floor with 1:59 left to go. Hey, there we go, Christmas Eve. So this is still being challenged right now. Looked at the monitor by the officials. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. I'll be back sometime next week. I'm not exactly sure just yet when I'll be back. I might be back on Monday for college hoops. Next Tuesday and Thursday, I'm out those 2 nights, so I won't have anything next Tuesday and Thursday, but you guys will see me at least 1 time next week. Possibly more, depending on my schedule and stuff like that. Yep, so this call got upheld. The call stands. Bucks charged with a timeout, down to 1 timeout remaining. That's kind of an obvious call right there. You can see it left fingertips last to Damian Lillard last. So 1:59 left to go. New York's been hanging in this game, creeping in there. They were trailing at one point, down as many by 14. Looked like the Bucks were going to run away with this game tonight. Milwaukee led 9-2 to the first time out. New York made their adjustments. They crowded the paint. And after that, it's been Milwaukee making 3 after 3, but the Knicks hanging in with them because of offensive rebounds, second chance points, and Jalen Brunson going off for 40. Brunson, bounce pass into the hands to Randall. Randall, follow away mid-range, and he drills it. Back from the timeout, Julius Randle makes the 2 when you need him the most. It's a 1-point game. 1:35 remaining. Dame has it at the Fiserv Forum logo. Lillard double teamed. Moves it out to the left wing over to Middleton. Back into the hands to Dame. 8 on the shot clock. Lillard passes right corner. Lopez. Lopez backs his way. 5 of the shot clock. Oh, he lost it out of bounds. Brook Lopez turns it over at the right corner. It will go back to the Knicks with a chance to take the lead with his possession. 1:20 left to go. Brunson with 40 points. He crosses midcourt. Brunson slides it out to his left over to Randall. Randall at the free throw circle. Randall fumbles it, gets it back over to Brunson. Takes the 3 for the lead. Oh, he makes it. Jalen Brunson, bang, bang. 43 points tonight. Sizzles the triple as he delivers, and the Knicks on the road lead 103-101. Timeout taken on the floor. 1:10 left to go. Jalen Brunson. Cold-blooded. Bang, bang, laser beam from downtown. Silencing the crowd in Milwaukee to open up pool play for the NBA in-season tournament. No RJ Barrett tonight either for New York. Stunner right now. What a night by Brunson. Milwaukee just burned their final timeout. Knicks with 1 timeout remaining. 43-103 coming across the board by Brunson tonight. Just under 42% of the scoring he is responsible for. Jalen Brunson with 43 points tonight in this game on 16 for 27 shooting. That's only his second 3 tonight. He's only 2 for 7 from 3-point range. And nothing bigger than that. Braden with a dono. Let's get that dono. We got Andrew with a dono. You guys the legends in the channel. 1:10 left to go. Bucks will advance the ball in their front court after the timeout. This is the first lead, by the way, since 29-27 in the second quarter for New York. Middleton inbounds it over to Giannis. It's Middleton, Dame, Giannis, Crowder, and Lopez. The 5 on the floor. Here's a 3. Right back. He drills it. Damian Lillard. 6 down the 3 ball. Bang, bang from downtown for the Bucks with 1 minute left to play. New York with possession. Brunson's got 43, looking for more. Brunson, Grimes, Robinson, Randall. Hart, the 5 on the floor for New York in the final minute. Follow away. Brunson missed off the back from no good. Middleton secures the defensive rebound. 45 seconds left to go. Middleton crosses midcourt. Middleton splits defenders. Middleton shovels. Cutter. Dame right at the rim. He scores. Up in and off the backboard. +1 coming up in the free throw line for Damian Lillard. Oh, what a beautiful cut right there by Dame. Chris Middleton not fouled. Circles around inside the paint and finds Dame. Sneaking past the defense, cutting to the hoop and scoring, plus the foul. That is costly right there for the Knicks. Perfect 9 for 9 tonight, by the way, at the free throw line for Damian Lillard. 91% this season. Up to 27 points. Looking for 28. The free throw right down the middle. Perfect 10 for 10. 2-possession game. Milwaukee leads with 38 seconds remaining. Crossing midcourt, urgency needed for New York. Brunson, 32 seconds. Outside over to Randall. Randall down to 30. Randall attacks inside the paint. Randall missed the layup, no good. Tipped to the corner. Brook Lopez altering the layup attempt right there by Julius Randle. There was a late whistle on the floor. blown by the referees. It went out of bounds. So it went out of bounds. No foul call. The ball just simply got tapped out of bounds. Inbound to Robinson. Outside Randall. 24 seconds left to go. Randall drives inside the paint. Watch out for the left hand as he almost lost control of it. Oh, get that out of there. Huge rejection by Brook Lopez as he denies Julius Randall. Bodies flying all over the floor right now. Referees will call this a defensive foul, though, I believe, by Milwaukee. 17.8 seconds left to go. Gonna get clarification in the call right here. Or was it on... Oh, was it on New York? It was Brook Lopez, hand in the air. Was this on New York, though? 7th block just a moment ago by Brook Lopez. Yes, it was on New York. Josh Hart called it a loose ball foul. So initial reaction, it looked like at first that Brook Lopez had got charged with a foul defensively, but the referees rolled it on Josh Hart on the loose ball. So that was a clean block by Brook Lopez, and then a scramble for the basketball, and Josh Hart picked up the loose ball foul. Milwaukee's in the bonus. First free throw just missed by Lopez. 107-103, 17.8 seconds left to go. Brook Lopez free throw number 2. And it's good. 5-point lead now for the Bucks. And the Knicks will burn their final timeout tonight. What a game. What a way to battle back for the home team tonight. Wow. Brook Lopez, 7 blocks. Damian Lillard, clutch with a go-ahead 3 to put up Milwaukee 104-103. And then he slipped past the defense, trailed to the hoop. The Knicks making New York-type mistakes in this final minutes, giving the game away. They had a chance to send Milwaukee at least to the free throw line well ahead of time to make sure that they would get the ball back well ahead of time with like 40 seconds left to go. Middleton kept on circling around inside the three-point arc in the front court with the basketball. He found Dame, who slipped past the defense, scored the layup, and then getting charged with a loose ball foul just a moment ago off incredible block by Brook Lopez. Hey, what's good? Ron in the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you back in. What a game here. 17.8 seconds left to go. 5-point lead for Milwaukee. The Knicks will have the basketball upcoming. Near side of the floor in the front court, Jalen Brunson leading the game with 43 points, the inbound passer. He's defended by Crowder off the inbounds. Brunson lobs it off to Hart, back over to Brunson off the dribble handoff. Brunson inside the key, a lot of dribbling down to 13 seconds. Brunson, and he gets fouled. Brook Lopez reaches in. Now, they haven't appeared in the bonus just yet. We got 12 seconds left to go. Yeah, things going pretty well. So next time around, they'll be in the bonus. So not yet. This will be an inbound for New York. So 12 seconds left to go. They have to reset their offense. Randall, bounce pass, cutting backdoor. Brunson right to the cup, scores up and in off the backboard with a layup. 8 seconds remaining. The Bucks near side. Lillard gets fouled. Quentin Grimes in the corner reaches in. Dame perfect at the free throw line. 10 for 10. Will shoot 2 more coming up in a 3-point lead to put Milwaukee to a 2-possession advantage. Damian Lillard leading tonight, 28 points for Milwaukee. Giannis with 22. Been balanced tonight by the Bucks. 6 different players in double figures. So Dame shooting 2 shots at the free throw line. Looking to stay perfect. He does right there. Makes the first one. One more, he'll have 30. And if he makes this one, he's also perfect. 12 for 12 that would be. On the season, 91%. Free throw number 2, right down the middle. 12 for 12, 30 points on the board for Damian Lillard. 4 seconds left to go. Brunson takes the three right before the buzzer, no good, and this game is over. Milwaukee comes on back after a late surge, but the Knicks and the Bucks win it. 110-105 the final score. What a game between both of these teams tonight. The first game of the NBA in-season tournament. And man, they put this one on national TV, and it lived up to its hype tonight. What an effort by the Knicks. No R.J. Barrett. Came up short, though, lost by 5. Damian Lillard closing out this game at the free throw line for Dame. 30 points, perfect, 12 for 12 on free throws. Giannis with 22 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Just everybody getting involved with balance tonight in this game. 14 from the bench by Jay Crowder, 13 by Marjon Beauchamp. Those guys were huge tonight from three-point range. Combined to shoot the ball 7 for 11 from three-point range. 13 by Brook Lopez, monstrous defensively. He had 8 total blocks tonight by Lopez. Nothing bigger than a block in the final 20 seconds of this game. 12 points by Chris Middleton. So we wrap up here. Jalen Brunson, 45 points. Not enough, though, in this one for the New York Knicks. They missed R.J. Barrett. Didn't play tonight due to a knee injury. Julius Randle tonight, again, really struggling. 16 points, 12 rebounds, but that was on 5 for 20 shooting. 1 for 9 from three-point range in this one. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part in the stream. And I'll be back sometime next week. Not sure just yet. Just make sure to ring the notification bell so you guys do know when I do go back live sometime next week after this weekend. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. And glad to be back. And we're going to close that out here to the channel members. All right, so all channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, TMC, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino, Josa, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Ice Ice Baby, Michael, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Reynaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woopig, Ian, Oink Oink, Emmanuel, Robin, and Dave. Thanks all for joining in, being a part in the stream tonight as the Milwaukee Bucks win over the New York Knicks. Final score 110-105. Thanks all for joining in tonight, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night.